guys, it's Baldur's Gate 3 / Dragon Age the Veil Guard.
Nice.
Greatest RPG combo ever to be designed.
I love it.
Fucking dumb. Just taking my Dragon Age Veil Guard skin overlay and putting it over this. I'm just like, this is perfect.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to
Baldur's Gate 3 Christmas Spooktacular.
Christmas Spooktacular. Welcome to another session of Baldur's Gate 3 Bustin' Gates with Triple Aaron. I am your normal dying of exposure mainstreamer Steve, but I am just along for the delightful ride of this, our second session. Last we left off, Triple Aaron, you were killing it. You were killing it last we left off.
Yep, I sure was. I was killing it right up until the very end. I managed to miss a 5 DC roll.
A wisdom save. You had guidance too, and you still didn't make it. But just as the old saying goes, it is the holiday season. It is Christmas time, and Jesus died for our sins on Christmas, or so I believe. And therefore, it is time, like Jesus, for you to resurrect, not through some fake magical stuff, but through a proper resurrection scroll, which all of your companions have at least one.
Yeah.
Because the game is not cruel. But whenever you're ready, let's get back into the action.
Alrighty, let's do it. And this time I've got a controller, and we don't have to deal with that like minute-long delay or whatever it was. It was crazy.
Close enough, says Saberjack. Hello
Yay.
and Merry Christmas, Saberjack. Happy holidays. There's still Christmas in the continental United States.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so you missed the end of the last stream. So basically what happened was I got to the there was a mind flayer with like 3 hit points. Could have just like killed him in one turn. Instead I go up and interact with him, and I get 2 challenge rolls. The first one was like DC 10 or something. I passed that. The second one was DC 5, and I had that one bonus. I forget what it's called. Guidance, yeah. So it was a +4, and then then I failed it. So yeah, and now the guy's got fucking 50 hit points. All right, now I need to figure out how to control things.
Okay, so this is more my bailiwick. What is this? Right trigger?
I just hit left bumper.
Oh, left bumper.
Yeah.
So if you notice, if you hit the bumpers, like the left and right bumper, you'll balance through them.
Yeah.
And everything, and then you kind of pick and select when it's your turn. Obviously, it's not this person's turn because you're dead. And then you got your classic. That's your super menu. That's like your go-to menu.
Okay.
And then that allows you to kind of split up and like stop party members from following you when you're wandering around.
Okay.
Yeah, so that if you're trying to sneak and they're all fucking up because they're AI, that's the old classic kind of like menu wheel.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
and then yeah, and so now you should be able to. Now here's the deal. You don't need to select to move. You just kind of move your left analog stick outside of the menu.
Okay.
And that should automatically put up a circle, but I might be wrong.
Aha.
Yeah. And then you confirm where you're going to move to.
Okay. Probably
And
don't
it
want to
automatically is like, oh, you're highlighting a guy you can range attack. Do you want to range attack the guy instead of? So you got to be a little bit cautious of this, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, the first thing I want to do, the very first thing.
Bring yourself back up.
Yep.
Shubzilla, hydrate. I will. I'll hydrate with soda.
Yeah.
Bring Kitt Phisto up.
Whoop.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Phisto is up with 1 hit point.
Inspiration.
Unfortunately. Oh yeah, so you get inspirations a lot in this, and it's nice in the game because it constantly reminds you that you can use them for rerolls.
Yeah.
Because it's in the roll menu. So it's the most useful inspiration that's ever existed in a D&D game.
All right. Main hand attack.
Yeah, you don't need to use the void bulb here because that's a collection thing.
Yeah, okay.
What is this? A caustic bulb?
Yeah. Oh god.
Okay. Yeah, it will splash on you. A little bit. And so you will be punished for that, but I wanted you to experience that very clearly.
That was great. All right. Not enough resources. Action.
Yeah, because he used his action to cast the Revivify spell,
right,
so he only
okay.
has the bonus action.
Do I have anything worthwhile for bonus? Nope, not really.
Okay, wait, I'm going to show you something.
All right.
I'm going to show you something. Not this menu, but the other bigger wheel menu.
Uh-huh.
Okay, go to the Nighthead.
Nighthead, all right.
So, yeah, up, go to character sheet. All right, so this is all of your characters. So if you need Asterion to use anything from any of the other characters on his turn, you can just go to it and highlight it here.
Okay.
And Asterion should be able to use it. So this is most often in like potions and things like that. But if Asterion had like a situation where it was like there was a thing to use. I just wanted to bring this up now before I forgot, because it wasn't evident to me at first, and then I like was desperate for it, and I was like, I tried it, and I'm like, how do I send something to someone else and everything? And I'm like, oh, I can just use it. It's just a collective. A lot of the one-use items or the throwables are there, but Asterion doesn't really need any healing. He might be able to. No, he can't throw something because he doesn't have.
Can he give it to someone else, or not give it to someone? Can I like? Can he like pour it down?
Pour it. So not without an action, which he does not have.
Okay, fair enough.
And so he's kind of just move where you want him. Don't walk through the fire.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Why?
Why?
Well, at least now you can just be healed up.
Yeah. Alright, shared initiative. I can act simultaneously. I see. Open party line. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I don't know if it's super necessary to do that, but it is nice.
Yeah. Detect thoughts.
Detect Thoughts is useful in the way that there's a bunch of hidden dialogue underneath of Detect Thoughts in the game. There's like, when you detect thoughts, you hear the voice actor thinking.
Neat.
Take your...
Nice.
Okay. But that's all I can do.
Yeah, I don't think she has healing words, so yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. We're gonna do...
Yeah. Move her to wherever you want her for next turn, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hail for the ages.
All right, what can you do?
Oh, we got a raid. What's up?
Snap!
Raiders. We got Chimera in the chat.
Hey, Chimera.
I'm gonna actually look at the chat now that I'm not advising. Also, water. We gotta get that hookah lounge you told me about.
Gotta do magic missile.
Yeah. We got to do that, Shubs. Let's figure out some time to do that sooner rather than later, like over this next week or two. Let's just make it happen.
What's up, Gazelle? What's up, Omega Scales, Badge Andy? What's up, Meister Hypester?
Thank you for whatever someone did. If it was a follow or redeem, I don't know because I keep forgetting to put that part into this into these overlays.
Let's...
Yeah. Yeah, I saw you eventually. I'm better because I'm not the one playing.
Yeah, this is my very first time playing this game, and I know next to nothing about it. All right, I think that's that for him. And then Asterion. What can Asterion do? Let's do
standard rogue shit.
Yeah.
He might be able to sneak attack.
Yeah, let's try it. Must have advantage.
Okay, so he's not next to an ally or anything like that. So right now there's no guidance for sneak attack. So he can still just ranged attack him if he wants to. But.
Can I do it if I'm flanking?
You go back to the thing and see.
Sneak attack range. Do they have?
Okay, so click on it and see
Nope.
if he has it. No, so flanking isn't a thing in this game.
Okay.
Because it's an optional rule in 5th edition.
Yeah.
And so you can just do a normal ranged attack, which is the arrow.
Is there a way to
or one of the special attacks.
like hide by sneak? Ah, okay. Here we go. Hide.
Yeah, you might be able to, but it's all action right now.
Yeah.
As he levels up, he'll get that bonus action hide.
Okay.
So yeah, his regular ranged is just the arrow icon on that one. Or you can do fireball.
Yeah. All right.
Go.
And that's that, I
Sometimes
think.
the only
That's
way
it.
out is through.
All right, Kitt Phisto. Don't get yourself killed again. I have 1 key point. What is this? Potion
Yeah,
of
I keep doing that.
speed.
I wouldn't use it too soon.
Okay.
You don't get a ton of those.
Okay.
Like they come up, but you don't get nearly as many of them as other potions for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And then you should still be able to attack him normal.
Nope.
Why not?
I'm out of actions, I guess?
Oh yeah, you are.
All right.
Maybe it's because you came back up. It's because you came back up, so you only had a bonus.
right.
action.
Yeah. What?
God damn it!
What was that? What's
What
happening?
happened?
He just killed 3 people? He killed my whole
Yeah,
party.
he killed your whole party.
Holy shit.
All right. Well, Asterian's fine.
Oh, hey, there we
No,
go. Death saving throw failed. All right, and Illithid
Let's
is.
see if you can make it through. Because he's only got 6 hit points left, so you might be able to make it through. He's also glitching, which is hilarious.
All right, yeah, let's try it. I think we got
Let's
this.
scroll. I gotta pay attention to chat.
4 to 9.
Yeah, fast.
4 to 7.
I found out about shoving. Shoving is so good. You've already experienced some shove joy.
Yeah. Oh, miss!
Son of a bitch!
Come on. All right.
Step
I didn't mean it. Leave me alone.
Yeah, worst case scenario, you just reload. But
Yeah.
I am amused by this.
Yeah. I'm like, what is happening?
Come here. Jandy 3. Ascended. A couple people succeeded.
All right.
Maybe get yourself in distance so that you can shoot him.
Yeah. Yay!
Okay. Now you're still.
Now Asterion has to stabilize everyone.
Well, he might not get the chance.
Uh-oh.
So, depending on if they fail their death saves, which it might be that everyone did. Did everyone fail their death saves?
Is that what's happening right now? It's like trying to resolve that?
Yeah. So if you go to the big circle menu, you can see that there's a time glass there. A sand one there.
Yeah.
So if you click on that, it automatically goes into turn base, even if you're in like regular mode.
Okay.
And so then you can go to that big circle mode. Go to the big circle and then hit the short rest, which is the one with 2 dots on it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You can't. Well, party members and death saves. Damn, I hope that was a way you could cheat. If you go up to somebody that's still alive, you can help them by clicking A.
Okay.
That one's dead.
Oh
Wait,
no.
help. But you do have another resurrection scroll, maybe.
That's true, I do.
No, Astarion himself, although he could have it.
Let's move.
Here we go. Target is blocked. What?
There you go.
Hooray!
Okay, now go to the big menu. Hit that short rest.
Off we go then.
You get 2 of those between every long rest, and they just instantly happen.
Nice. Okay.
And they don't heal you all the way up, but they heal you some, so you're not like on death's door with most of your people.
Yeah, gives me enough. Whoop! What was that? There we
Loot
go.
it.
Whoop. What is happening?
Oh, it's because of the glitch.
Oh, god damn it!
Just gotta spam it until it manages to. Or you can just pick them up and drop them at your party. Yeah, there you go. But you're encumbered because you're not very strong.
Yeah.
So, here's what I suggest doing.
We did it.
You did it. You survived. Number 1, I suggest you do an alternate save.
Yeah.
Well, I suggest first you take your save. But
Should have just fucking killed him. New save. Yeah.
you can change the name if you want to, but that's fine.
Yeah, why isn't it letting me?
Just
Because
click A or
whoop. Oh, because I clicked in with the mouse, so it's trying to change the.
Yeah, you don't want to click in with the mouse.
All right. There
Or
we go.
if you do, it'll automatically, and then you click in with the button, and it automatically switches it back.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And then take your thing, and I suggest if you can, you go back to camp and dump the body out of your inventory, and then finish looting it. It'll probably fix the glitch.
Okay.
So you go to the big menu. See where it shows the campfire?
Mm-hmm.
Going back to camp doesn't automatically long rest you.
Okay.
It gets you back to camp.
Cool.
Just a safe place where you're not going to get attacked. Nothing bad's going to happen.
Yeah.
You can't go there when you're in combat.
Aha. Okay.
And then this is your camp.
Yay.
This is your camp during Act 1 when you're outside and not in certain zones.
Yeah. Oh no. Let's see. So that's where Astarion is.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to dump the body here. So if you go up to the big menu and you go to your inventory again. The helmet.
Ah, character sheet. Right. Okay.
And then you should see him at the very bottom of your menu. Bottom of your inventory. And then if you hit square, I want to say it is.
All right. Aha. Drop.
You can drop it. So there is, if you're wondering... Now, you don't want to drop everything you don't want, because you do have a chest to kind of like dump inventory in so that you can later look at it.
Yeah.
But this allows you to compare weapons or decide if you're going to have weapons, de-equip weapons, once you get to that bare fist is beneficial mode
Cool.
of a monk.
Yeah. Which shouldn't be too long, I don't think.
Yeah, I think it's level 3 that it happens.
Yeah. Dope.
But yeah, if you want to give yourself like range stuff, but...
Where'd the other body go?
Why is it an intellect devour? Did it glitch out and not give you the version of the actual enemy? That's amazing.
I also dropped an intellect devourer, but like I also dropped the
Pick back up the intellect devourer.
Alright. How do I pick it up?
I think when you're standing next to it, you use the square menu. Square button.
Yes.
And then
Oh, it's just fucking gone.
if you hold down A, by the way, if you hold down A,
Oh.
yeah, that's that quick search area so that you can see what's kind of near you that
Nice.
you might be able to interact with.
I win.
But yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, and so
That
there's some stuff
Illithid's
that you
just
can kind
fucking gone.
This area, you can see the icon in your mini-map. That's the mirror that lets you change your appearance.
Ah, nice. Okay.
And then eventually you're going to run into a guy that lets you resurrect people for money. and stuff like that.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you're just missing one of the Elective Hours potions. He doesn't have, like, a lot.
Oh, okay.
You got the good one, I think, but...
Alright, it brings up a whole list of interactables. That's cool.
Yeah, exactly. And so, like, to me, it's not quite as good as Alt, where it, like, shows you the screen. I think also the right analog stick, if you press down on it, that's how you back the camera up.
Yeah.
So that's how you fuck with the camera.
Cool.
But yeah, to me, this is more like what I want the game to play like most of the time. Is like I just want to walk,
right?
So
Yeah.
I don't want to click somewhere and go. I want to move myself there.
Yeah.
If you hold down L3, I think you might run. Like if you push down L3.
Whoop, nope.
Oh nope. That's how you get the floating camera though, so you can look around.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, you don't ever sprint.
Ooh. Well, here's my chest.
Here's your chest to dump in things, so you can open that, and then if you go to open it and then hit RB, that's where you can pick things and then do them. And if you hold X down, for a period of time, you can. And you don't drop into chest. You select things and then move them over to the chest.
Cool. Okay.
This is just me remembering the controls. Party wipe on this would have been amazing. But yeah, you do have to kind of manage that because encumbrance is real as fuck in this game.
Yeah.
And so you'll want to keep most of your like potions and usables, and then any like equipment you're not equipped, and you'll want to throw that into the inventory, but like or into your box. But other than that, there you go. And now you're nice and light again.
Yay. Let's see. Anyone else? Nope, just me. All right, cool.
Yeah.
There's that fucking intellect devourer again.
If you go to your inventory your main inventory menu, and then you go up to that, and then let's say you go down to say Shadowheart's inventory. Shadowheart has a blade that's not currently equipped.
Yeah,
you can kind of see it there.
Hit
the X button. You'll be able to send to camp. That puts it in that box.
Nice.
So that's how you do it. Do it from there. So you can do the whole hold X down, multi-select, and then hit X again, and then send them to camp kind of thing.
Excellent. Grease bottle. Of course, Asterian's walking around with a bottle of grease.
9 times out of 10, usually you'll have most of the pooled inventory because usually you do that. But you'll also notice on that X menu, you're able to send between party members.
Yeah.
So you can be like, okay, I'm over encumbered, but I don't want to go back to camp to unload this. Let me dump some of this on Shadowheart or Asterian or Gale, and then later I can have it go off to them.
Very cool.
So yeah, that's kind of the inventory management for it. It's a little odd.
It's weird that it didn't send last time. I could have swore I did it, but hold on, let me do that again real quick.
Might have accidentally relooted it.
Yeah. Oh, I think you're right. Yeah.
But like any of your supply sacks and stuff like that, you can usually send to camp.
Yeah.
Want those thieves' tools?
Yeah.
I can't remember what is the more info version of it, where you can get more info on the things, but
since I'm here, so I think I have a guess for what it was you were saying last time that I may have set in motion. That
what is your guess?
I'm guessing that because I was remembering later, I was like, oh, I totally forgot to talk to Lizelle. I was gonna engage her in dialogue when I saw that was a thing that I could do, but I totally forgot. Was not talking to her the thing that I did? No. Okay.
But good guess.
Okay. But yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I got these people here, these wonderful voice acted people.
And this is where you get unique, like, little, like, between the conversation dialogue. So lots of people, like, after you do like an event or anything, so like if you talk to Shadowheart, she should have new things to say here.
Sweet.
And so over time you'll get them in the field if they're with you, but when you eventually have too many party members, you'll go back and be like, wow, that was crazy, right? And they'll have like things to say about each other.
Nice.
When you get new party members, they're like, this is how I feel about this. And then you have your own like normal dialogue with them, like, I have secrets that I'm not telling you yet. Which is funny that so many of them are like that, because you're like, but like, we're in this, like, guys, like, we're in this.
Okay, dope. All right, let's. Shadowheart, come back here. I'm gonna start with the character I'm so far relatively the least interested in.
Gale seems.
She just doesn't grab me quite as much as Asterion or Gale. So far.
Yeah. But yeah, you get tons of dialogue. Like a lot of people are like, wow, over 100 hours. And I'm like, 50 of those hours is talking, at least. It's an RPG, guys. It's not like it's not Elden Ring, guys.
Yeah. All right, what's the story with that odd little artifact you have?
Secrets, Chimera.
There's no story.
Secrets.
None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
That is sort of fair. You did just meet.
Yeah, for sure. It's
like a lot of people are like, how dare they? And I'm like, they met you minutes ago, like an hour or two ago on a death ship.
Yeah.
Like,
you're free to answer, but they're not obligated to respond.
Yeah, it's very funny to me that people get so upset about how grumpy everyone is, and I'm like, grumpy or concerned for their life?
Yeah, right?
They don't know.
Yeah. All right.
We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
You must have thoughts about our little stowaways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it.
All right,
Find a way
Sassy,
to rid ourselves
with your
of
furrowed
these
brow.
things.
Right?
No solid leads right now, though. We'd best get hunting. If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears.
What will you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Fair enough, yeah. Where would you go?
Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there.
Hey,
Someone I have
I'm
to
from
reach.
Baldur's Gate too.
As soon as possible.
Seems personal.
Let me see if I can.
I won't pry if that's not something you want to talk about.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
Fair enough, fair enough. How am I holding up? So what do you think about me? You know, let's talk about me for a sec.
I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far
I bet
between
this
for me.
dialogue changes a lot depending on
Besides,
things that you do and
You
what
saved
they
my
think
life
about it,
aboard
huh?
the Nautiloid.
Yeah,
How
over
can I
time.
do anything
Okay,
but
yeah.
sing your praises?
Turn to other matters.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's get to know each other a little
Must
more.
we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
No harm. Let's see. Yeah, we have to rely on each other. Easier if we knew each other as well. Yeah.
Easier's often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head.
Fair enough. Yeah, yeah. If you're not,
Thank
yeah, that's
you.
fine.
I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Get out of here! Alright. Leave. Let's chat instead of addressing the imminent threat. Yeah, exactly. They're grumpy, but players gonna play. Exactly. Alright, Asterion, I'm saving you for last. Gale, where you at? Where you at, buddy?
He's around there somewhere.
Yeah. Whoop. I mean, okay.
Fine.
Yeah, sure.
You got all your key
What
points
burst
back
of
from the
magic
short
are
rest.
you?
Hey, nice. I'm not. Why do you ask?
No matter to worry the unlettered over.
Oh, fuck
If
you.
meet any elder wizards, let me know.
I'll unletter my
There's a
fucking
matter I'd like to seek advice
knuckles
on
all
from
over
the
your
master.
face. Wait, is that all you have
How
to
can I
say
help?
right now? Okay, alright. Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment.
This feels like your
I have
character,
a cat,
Steve.
a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me,
Like,
I'm known to try my hand at
in like a
poetry.
campaign I would run or something.
Yeah, he is very Sebastian Castillo coded.
Yeah.
Oh, Sebastian Castillo.
Yeah. I'm so excited that like so I'm getting closer, like the game engine is coming along, and I haven't made like significant steps in the engine as such as far as like core logic, but I have like adjusted things or updated things to now to where like you can run through the test scenario and like the basically run the encounter legibly, like understand what's happening at what points without having to read the console print, and then
Oh, neat.
until like all the actors lose all their HP or whatever. So I'm like that much closer. And I thought about that because one of the test player classes that I've kind of like scaffolded in. I haven't like implemented yet, but like I've got it in there as like one of the player types in the Enum is Force Mage for Sebastian.
Very good.
Yeah. All right.
All right. I
Um.
needed the let me in gif every time they mention Baldur's Gate
Yeah.
to be available for the stream. Okay.
Those stuff there. You must have many stories to tell about your adventures as an archmage.
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Try peering into his mind. If you won't open up, you'll sneak in.
That's using the worms.
Oh, I see. Well, if I had known that, I probably... Yeah, alright, whatever. Let's roll for it. Let's go. Nope!
Nope. Not even kind of.
Tries
He just attacked you.
Yeah. Sorry, Gale.
Swats your efforts away.
I was just excited by the opportunity to do
I
something.
have a very disciplined mind. Those tricks won't work on me.
Yeah, especially
Please don't
not
try
from
them
me.
again unless I invite you to.
Yeah, that's fair. My bad, Gale.
Chimera, you not looking into it yet is a sign of how disrespectful your friend is.
Yep, entering every battle unarmed. Works well physically, less so in other realms.
And then you got Asterion kicking around somewhere.
Yeah. All right.
Perfectly healthy, fine Asterion.
What I really appreciate about this game is how I feel like a lot of games, a lot of like just Western RPGs, especially in general, that would be structured like this. Like as soon as you could go to the camp and talk to them, like you're like digging into dialogue trees for a while. Like I was expecting each of these to be like 10, 15 minute like things, and like it's just like, you know, quick like chatter back and forth because yeah, you barely know each other. There's like nothing to talk about.
Yeah,
so
exactly. And so yeah, it does a good job of being like, listen, it's super fun to talk to your companions, develop your relationship. You have plenty of time. Do that piecemeal, not don't take 30 minutes, 45 minutes
Yeah.
of my gameplay of talking, even if it's well written and well voice acted. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I want to play the game some, then talk some. Then
Yeah.
play the game some, then talk some. And so this it's one of the many things that this game does that people, and again, 18 months of fucking early access helps a lot with this sort of thing where it's like when you have a year plus runway of player feedback and you listen to it and implement changes because of it, you get a better game because there's no way you could possibly pay enough QA people to come close to the amount, to the even if it was a low number, like it's not with Baldur's Gate, but even if it was like 1,000 people playing it and giving you feedback, that's so much more than any studio would be assumed to. Even the most expensive studios for QA testing, and like quality, like actual gameplay testing, it's just wouldn't happen. And so therefore it's like that's why games should early access that are bigger games that can, is so that they can see this stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he fucks with his hair, of course, because he's got gorgeous locks.
Yep. All right, let's talk to this half cat, half man.
So, we've picked up a wizard who managed to get stuck in his own portal. Hardly a promising introduction.
Yes. Tell me about yourself.
To tell, I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
A magistrate, huh? Fair enough. All right.
That's all he's giving you right now.
All right, cool. So back out into the wild, wild world.
Yeah, now you are pretty injured as a group.
Yeah.
And everything. And as I said, before you long rest, you might want to see if you can find Lizelle.
That's what I'm saying. Like, back out into the world.
Yeah, and so it's your call. So you just go back to the little exity thing.
Okay. Oh, and that's where our camp is in the world.
Yeah, it's always in a little like safe zone, but depending on where you are, your camp changes.
Okay.
And so that's including within Act 1. Like you might be in a location that's inside, and then your camp is inside in a new location.
Yeah.
And you might be, depending on the acts, or like if you're in caves, you're in caves. If you're in a castle, you're in a castle. If you're in a town, you're in like a section of the town. You can't get there walking.
Yeah.
But you can always go back to camp from your main menu.
How do I get back to the campaign?
The little cave with the arrow. The
right here.
Door.
Oh, leave camp. Okay.
Yep.
Haha.
And then you just go back to right where you were.
Thank you. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And so you can, unless you're fighting, but yeah, you may want to explore the area. There might be chests and stuff like that in the area, other bodies to loot.
Let's see.
That guy over there by the fire, but not in the fire, might be lootable. He's a little. Are those bodies?
Ah! What the hell is that?
Yeah, they step in the brine sometimes.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Is that the thing that also highlights interactables?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once you've just been circling around this one. I think that's. Oh no, it's just stuff. I think.
All right, so I want to go sort of check that area out, and then it looks like down here as well, maybe.
There's a little bit down there, but that's mostly blocked off.
Okay.
And by blocked off, I mean like level designed off.
Gotcha.
And yeah, and you can just fast travel to that.
Okay.
That little like location if you want to just check there.
Just voop. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, you'll find that you'll be searching area a fair amount. Now the problem is I don't remember where Lizelle is, and so I would pause here.
All right.
Only because you're not very healthy, and I know that some complications can happen that way.
Okay.
The way that you're currently going.
Uh-huh.
Which is, I believe, east or west east.
Yeah.
And so I think Lizelle is up.
Okay.
It is north, and so
north.
Yeah, I believe there is a setting to lock your mini-map so that it's always northeast, southwest.
Yeah, there is.
But I believe Lizelle is this way.
Appreciate
Kind of
that.
depends on.
Well, let's see what's over here. This feels so much better than
I think this
the
might
mouse
be
and
where he is.
keyboard.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
Rude.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Let's see.
Ooh, you have a special monk one.
Yeah, neat. Yeah, let's do that. The Githyanki is an intelligent creature just like you. Release her and let us converse civilly. Add
Maybe
bonus.
guidance?
Yeah.
Maybe guidance?
Oh god, please. Ooh, customized dice. Neat. Ooh,
Yay! Thank God.
right?
You're like, I do not have the health to get into fights.
Yeah.
I barely know what it is.
But Demaze, if it's intelligent, we can't just...
Hells, this isn't worth it. I'm out of here.
Yeah, okay.
Enough grit.
Aye.
Get me down.
Sure.
Okay, so as you might imagine, getting her down, how would you get someone down in a D&D game that's
Questionable
hovering?
Intellect. Unsurprising. Release me, or enjoy a future as Geich.
What does geich mean?
Mind flayers. The atrocities we are becoming.
Oh, I thought you were calling me, like, a Githyanki slur.
I mean, it's a Githyanki slur for Mind Flayer.
Yeah, yeah.
Release
but-
me and I will share it.
It's kind of fair. They were enslaved by them for a
Yeah.
long time.
Alright,
So-
so
How would you get this person down if you were playing D&D?
maybe try and, like, shoot an arrow through the rope.
100% correct instinct, yes. Sometimes when you're thinking about, like, what do I do here?
Yeah.
It'd be like, what would I do if this was D&D?
Enough dawdling. Get me down.
Hey, and they even put a bow on the ground nearby.
Yeah, so pick up the bow so that you have it. And now you should be able to range shoot it. So if you go to your actions menu, you should... Oh, you might not have it equipped yet.
Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. I should be able to just, like...
Can't afford to stay idle.
Yeah, she's got one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the second circle.
Aha. Yeah.
Pull your camera out. And then kind of... There you go.
We can base... Oh, yeah. We can
Not
base.
Lizelle. Yeah, there you go.
Lizelle, no.
And then you got to do it again.
Get me down.
You ain't done. Don't put that away. Hooray!
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Let's see. What is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Geich tadpole, we must report to Augusto for purification.
That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, purification's always a good thing.
Yeah, right?
She thinks she's the protagonist because she is a protagonist, Chimera. That's what's great about this game, is that everyone in the main companion group are actually fully written protagonists.
That's really
Which is-
impressive.
It means that the writing is better for almost all of your companions by that logic, and it's such a cool way to like structure your game, to put you in that writing headspace of, I can't be lazy with this. They have to have real shit in their life, as opposed to some of the very optional later companions they're like they have cool missions and stuff, but they're obviously not main character energy.
Yeah.
And everything. So I'm like excellent thing, excellent structure.
Yeah.
Make space, and my might is yours.
Yeah, I definitely want you in there. Let's see, take... Asterian's place.
If I must.
I like you,
Keep me
Astarian,
safe.
but
Little
mechanically,
evils
you're a little
Yeah,
redundant.
you
right
don't
now.
really need Astarian until you're picking locks, and then you
You
really
have
need
made an
Astarian
ally
in
from
this
Kresh
group.
Kalir.
Yeah.
Few know such
Shadowheart
fortune.
disapproves.
Call me
Gale
Reza.
approves.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One
Quit being
there,
racist,
this
Shadowheart.
Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A Kresh must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Hey, level
Now, ooh, level up.
up. Yeah.
Let's do that. I think it's in a different section in the main screen. Oh, not everybody leveled up at the same time.
Oh, it's probably just Lizelle, is my guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you switch over to her.
Yeah.
The way you get there by
I
that,
love
yeah,
waiting.
yeah, you got
I
it.
crave
You got it.
blood.
Wait. What?
I think you got to back out of her character sheet. And then as her, yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. Maybe if I just do the thing where it says level up in big letters.
Yeah, but it only appears when you're on her.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so she's your standard fighter.
Health increased and got an action surge. Alright.
We love an action surge.
Is that a thing I can
Aaron.
do every turn?
No, action surge. I think they come back
That's
on
a long-
short rest. So
okay,
you only get it,
right.
or long rest. I can't remember.
Yeah,
if it's
okay.
long or short.
Cool.
But yeah. If she's gonna stay fighter, then that's where she's gonna be.
Dope.
Which I mean, she's pretty well statted for that. Now, if you switch back to yourself,
All right. What now?
now I would suggest, now that you've done it, now head back to camp and just long rest so everybody heals all.
Okay. There's no, like... There's nothing... It's not going to push anything forward or whatever at this point?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
No. You've now done the thing that you had to do before long resting, which is get Lizelle back. Because if you long rest and then you go there, she's not there, and then you got to go to another location. It's not far, and it doesn't delay it much. But like, it's good times. It's like I'm broken. You broke me.
This is just what happens in the world of Faerun? What's like the world
Yes,
at large?
that is correct. That
Okay.
is the name of the large world of D&D.
Okay. Yeah, that's just how...
Faerun or Faerun,
Okay.
depending on who's saying it.
That's just how it
Lizelle's
be.
around here somewhere.
Hey, Lizelle. Sorry, I'm a very social person. I want to know all about you. Come here. Where are you at? Where are you hiding? There you are.
There she is. Right by Astarion. They'll get along swimmingly.
That's neat.
Chatter already? Tusky.
Yeah, sorry. You look... No! What? You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
So you know she's a Githyanki, and you know that Githyanki look like that, and your first instinct is, you look so unusual.
Right?
Game! D&D, calm down.
This is the D&D equivalent of like this guy going up and going like, "Hey, you look very exotic. Japanese
yep.
people are rare in these parts." Do you know much about mind flayers? You seem to be like the subject matter expert.
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point,
Yeah?
I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a Kresh.
I'm not arguing any of
To
this.
observe more and question less.
Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great
I mean, you
detail.
know what happened.
Yeah.
Fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice.
Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles.
All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
That sounds... Try to suppress your rising panic. That's a very Harry Dubois. Oh my god! I'm totally gonna do a Harry Dubois run. With, like, high investigation and, like...
bullshit and charisma.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be so good. This would be an extremely Harry Dubois response, but let's see. We will find a cure. Nah, that sounds awful. How are you so
Because I
calm?
do not intend to let this happen. Not to me, and if you stick with me, not to you. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that.
The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed? On to other matters. It's like, oh, okay, that's cool. So anyway, what's your story, girl?
If you give it no further thought.
But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises.
Yeah, they do.
Besides,
Yep.
what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Okay. Sounds good.
So the game used to, back when and it didn't matter when you first met party members, it still worked like this, but it used to be that like you couldn't, while you were out in the field, swap out people or dismiss people.
Oh.
And everything, and so you'd have to like go back to camp. Eventually, that updated pretty early on after its release, and so it's easier to swap people. But you used to, when you'd ask someone to join your party, even in camp, if you were already full up, you'd have to go to the person you were first that was already in your party that you planned to dismiss, tell them to leave your party, then go to the person you wanted to join your party and go to them. And now you can just be like, join my party, and then they'll be like, who do you want to leave? And everything in a much more simple way, sort of like it happened when you initially recruited her. Now, of course, you got a new party member, so everybody is going to say something about that.
Yeah, that's true. I'm interested with Shadowheart. Like, yeah. She's over there disapproving, making sure that I'm aware that she disapproves. It's like, all right.
She's up behind the bushes, if I recall correctly. Kind of to the northeast.
Northeast.
That is, I think, south? That's west.
What the fuck?
Up, and then you see where the planks are?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cuban B. This is to the west.
West, okay.
Lazelle has a dangerous look in her eyes. Let's just hope she reserves those impulses for any common foes.
And then it'll repeat.
What's on your mind?
Okay.
If you're sure.
Wait. Oh, actually, no.
Actually.
What? Oh, I see. Almost just kicked her out of my party.
Yeah. I mean, she would have just hung out here. But...
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, you don't. When you dismiss them from your party, they're just like that. Asterian's a very classic, like, oh no, I have to relax at camp. Will you put your lives on the line? However, will I survive?
Yeah.
Kind of energy. Everyone has their own little, like, energy about it.
Look at Yankee joining our company. Not a collaboration I'd have anticipated, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Oh yeah, Gale.
That's right. All right. Okay, cool. That's all I'm interested in. All right, let's see. Where long rest.
So if you want to sleep for the long rest, you go to the those.
Okay. End the day.
Hey.
Yes. Yeah.
And then it goes to nighttime. Now, don't immediately go into the rest moment. You'll see that you have an icon on your mini map. It's a little exclamation point. You want to go to that and talk to it. That's a in the moment conversation.
Neat. Okay.
A monster forms inside us. And you think to be idle. I knew your kind to be fragile, but I didn't foresee the severity. Be quick about your rest. We must locate a crash.
Let's see. Sure. Let's see. We need to pace ourselves. Don't you know an exhausted warrior is an ineffective one?
A thick-headed notion in a complex circumstance.
Do you suppose the parasites inside us dare to rest? That the Geich do not still pursue us with each peal of the bell? Take your rest. I will stand watch. Should a single tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
So good.
Amazing.
I mean, that's partially because of the machine I had at the time. Chimera. The glitches.
Yeah.
Go to hell.
And good. Watch your damn mouth. And good evening to you too.
You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
What's up, bro? You good? You good, my guy?
That's something on your
mind?
Good?
You feel
Devils,
not good, my guy.
Dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti.
Feti.
That's not abstract.
I'm not worried.
Yeah.
Just one of the worst things that could ever happen to us. Might happen to us. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, it'll be chill. It'll be fine. Don't worry, it's chill.
That's how my bard was. Always positive to the point of toxicity.
Brooding will get us nowhere. Action will. Let's see. What can I say about that? You're right. We're deep in you know what. Yeah, I think that yeah. Yeah, you're right. We're in some deep shit.
Point well made. I see. I'll wake you bright and early. We'll need to find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
And then, yeah, Shadowheart and Astarion also should both have, like, unique things to say.
Yeah, I feel like end of day dialogue is always worth hitting up.
Yeah. Even if it's just that.
Yeah.
I'm brooding.
I'm brooding.
I am enjoying the latest addition to our little group. Lae'zel is delightful. In a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
We already spoke.
Looking for Shadowheart?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's all I've got left.
Other way. There you go, to the west.
To the west, right. This way.
You can also, on the minimap, kind of see an icon with her. And now it's cleared, because you're a little bit closer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Doing the rounds, are you? You should get some rest.
Doing the rounds.
What were you two talking about?
What do you mean?
You and that
Which two?
Githyanki.
Yeah. No, you've lost. Just start gaslighting her. Oh, God. We were just discussing the next steps.
I see. I'd be careful with Lae'zel.
You like to stir things up, don't you? God.
I can't wait for coming back to this game as myself as a player and being just an absolute asshole.
Let's see. I wasn't confiding in anyone. I was just talking. I'm leaning number 4, but yeah, I know, right? These options. Yeah, I wasn't confiding. I was just talking.
So am I. If we're to survive, we need to trust each other. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
Don't worry.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking doing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm fucking doing.
The Githyanki know way. I have a feeling I haven't. I have a feeling I know what the Githyanki method is. I think.
You think you might have a gut instinct on that? They really did a good job masking it. I don't know what you could possibly mean.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. Let's not abandon all caution. This is unfamiliar territory.
Caution is a luxury we don't have.
Starion likes
Let's rest
that.
and wake up at
Yeah.
first light.
He's listening in.
Of course he is. I'll take that. Oh.
I'll take your incense.
Let's see.
Yeah, there's your traveler's chest.
Yep, I'm gonna take your
Yeah,
incense. Thank you. I'm feeling pretty thirsty.
You'll see that everything has a value to it.
Yeah.
So all that little junk that you pick up, you can sell. Some of it, of course, eventually becomes pointless to sell.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can't pick it up. Hold on. Actions. Oh, okay. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
What a dick.
All right. Good night, Shadowheart. Gotta bright and early tomorrow. Long day. Hey, Shadowheart, you want this fish skeleton?
But yeah, certain things have value, of course. There's a whole system with merchants where if you sell to them in little bits and pieces, they like approve of you more, and then they give you better deals. If you buy and sell to them more frequently.
Okay.
It's not a it does eventually become more significant. There might be a situation if you want to game the system where you pick a higher charisma character to sell. They usually get better prices.
Nice. Hold on a second. I want to try something. Oop. No.
It's dead. You can't target it.
So is that just there forever now?
I mean, if you loot it and then drop it into the regular world, it'll like if you not loot it but pick it up.
But that's
So
what I
square
did
it.
earlier.
And then you can drop it into the regular world. Not here, but like when you go back to the main world.
Okay.
It's just yeah, and then that way you can get rid of it out of your camp. There is, of course, a run through where someone had literally picked up every single dead body in the game. All of the named NPCs like that you kill along the way, because pretty much all of the humanoids that you kill have names and stuff like that.
Excellent.
And so yeah.
All right.
And then there's this it's a good classic thing.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start the next
Talk
day.
to everybody. Let's do the bed.
Yep.
And then you get to pick the food. So camp supplies automatically fill up 40, or you can pick individual food items you pick up. There's no mechanical benefit to this. Originally there was going to be. They had to cut it for the game release.
Okay.
But you do need the rations or the food so that you do not become exhausted the next day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it shows you what each camp supply is. The lazy way is just to do a camp pack early on.
Can I do
and then
multiple?
You'll find plenty.
Can I?
You can overdo. Yeah, you can.
So
yeah, you
okay.
pick like
Okay.
that, and they add together, and it totals them up. Right?
Is there any reason to save the individual ingredients to like combine them into things later?
Not for food items.
Okay. Cool.
The only reason to keep food items is to sell them.
Gotcha. Oh, and it's gonna stay at partial rest until I get 40, huh? Ah, okay.
So you just want to, yeah.
Neat.
Okay, let's see if it goes into a cutscene or not. Nope.
Attacked by a dragon.
That's the eyes, the universal sign of no cutscene.
Ah, okay. Nice. Prepare.
Okay, and then you can. So you don't have to do this every time. It'll just inherit what you had, but that spell book is where you go to your prepared spells.
Okay. I'm fine with what we've got equipped for right now.
Yeah. But yeah. And you can go into that in the middle of the, like in the middle of the day and swap them out.
Cool.
They're a kind GM and let you, play around with spells at least once for a long rest.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to do a nice little manual save. Now that you're back here.
All right. Hooray.
You did it though. You managed not to die. Okay,
I got so close there for a second. I'm glad I had Asterion like way out there.
Now that we've got pretty much everyone we're going to get from this area in the immediate thing, my question to you is, how much direction do you want or not want?
Mostly just like, hey, you're about to fuck this thing up or miss this thing.
Okay. I'm going to direct you to one more thing, and then I'm going to kind of let it happen and make a call when it has.
Okay.
So when you zoom in on the map, if you go downward on the map to the other area, you see where there's like the overgrown ruins fast travel, and then that like square there.
Yeah.
That probably wants to be the next area you go to.
Okay.
That gets you to a very valuable NPC that hangs out in your camp. And remember, I told you there's a way that you can just like resurrect people for money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And restat your character. That's where you go to get to
like
that.
Like in Delicious in Dungeon.
Yeah, essentially. And so that is the direction you want to head in. Is, I guess it's down into the west a little bit.
Cool.
Or east. Yeah, wow. I generally will try to avoid like hard directing you like that and being like, you should go here.
Yeah.
But I want you to get all of this sort of like basically the
That's
starting
the kind of thing
setup.
that I'm very much down with. Absolutely.
Yeah, and everything. And then otherwise I'll be like, hold at some point. But I'm not going to help you at all in here. You're just going to wander around and find stuff.
Yeah.
That's curious.
Survival check. Whoa, what? Lizelle failed a sits actions. Okay.
So Lizelle failed it, but somebody succeeded at it.
Yeah.
If you look kind of by that bench, you got to kind of move your camera around it. Sort of toward the corner there, you'll see a big old mound of dirt.
Oh, yeah.
That appeared because somebody passed the survival check.
Ah.
Now you got to go find a shovel, and then you'll have to keep that shovel on you the entire game. That is just a thing that you need. You'll find one eventually here in the area.
Okay. Twisting vines saved.
Yeah, and so they just encumber your movement.
You want to be rich? Of course I want to be rich, but not if it'll get me killed.
Hey, what's going on?
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone. But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
I'm just looking around. Let's see, that ship's full of monsters. An invasion force. Is there anywhere where it tells me what my persuasion score or anything is?
I can tell. So if you go to...
Oh, hold on. Tooltips. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, so you don't have any bonuses to charisma, so it's just a flat check.
Okay.
You do have a yeah, there you go. And then you can see it with that. And then that gives you insight. It's not telling you your insight currently, which is unfortunate, but
I think it's because I have a +0 to insight is my guess.
Yeah.
And
then you've got more options. It looks like you got a scroll bar.
Yeah. Attack! Just attack! Well, let's see. This is... I'm gonna assume that this is +0, but let's do it just to check and see what it does. Total bonus +2, insight proficiency.
Okay, so it just because some of it was editing it out.
Yeah.
I think there's a way to get to your character sheet, but
okay.
I can't remember exactly.
All right.
Eventually, you just get used to it, and you're like, okay, I'm not good on the thinky checks.
Yeah.
These are the things because you just play the character long enough. You're like, I know what I'm good at. And
Yeah,
I'm not.
that makes sense. Any new dice? Nope, not yet. All right.
Nah, you'll know if you get another set up.
Oh God!
Ah, damn it!
Please!
Maybe. Oh no!
Wait,
You can use an inspiration to try and roll again.
Yes, absolutely.
And then it already automatically adds your bonuses again.
Oh, thank God!
It's an 8. Okay,
That's
you get
enough.
it. You definitely get it.
Jesus! All right.
Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese. No?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Nobody's.
Nobody's getting any
Alright,
damn cheese.
You just saved yourself a fight with them.
Nice.
Yeah, Lizelle would have approved if you just attack them.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
Can't reach it with your main character, no ranged weapon.
Let's see. Wooden crate. Yeah.
Nada.
Yep.
I find that usually, oftentimes, just because I'm used to it, when you next get to a loot menu, you can re-hide your own personal inventory.
Oh, okay.
And then just, like, loot things.
Alright. Let's take a rest. Hey, let's
so
take a
good. It's so good that the object's like, well, I'm an object for lying, and I'm on the ground in the middle here. But yeah, you should be able to loot those backpacks.
Did it just transfer me from one to the other? Hold on.
Yep. Yeah, it did. Oh, the talk is in the way. I like the vascularity on your little, like, forearms there.
Right? Alright, they're all standing around it. Whatever.
But yeah, there's backpacks right there, if you go back to the beds.
Okay. Hey, shovel.
There you go. So you can always go back to that.
I will come back to that door.
Yeah, you'll see those backpacks kind of off to the right there.
Ah, yeah.
There you go. And so, yeah, whenever there's a camp, there's usually some things that you can do that. So, yeah, you can just do the classic take-all. It's what you're going to do early on.
Yeah. Let's take these bedrolls. Actually, hold on. We could take the fucking bags, too.
I think so.
Pick up and add to wares. Love a good sack. I still have marked down on my inventory sheet for that humble. No. That Humblewood game. Okay. I still have marked down the waterproof tater sack. Waterproof potato sack. Because that's going to come in useful sometime.
It will come in useful. That is a hugely useful thing. I am going to run to the restroom, so I will be back.
Okie doke.
But you continue doing things, and we'll find out if you get yourself in trouble.
Fish and red pepper. That Jedi-ass monk answer, right? That was great. There's that thing. Explore the ruins. Right. Exploring the ruins. Is that the direction I'm moving in right now? No. I want to go back this way. Here we go. That's right, I only went like a tiny way into the ruins. And I just went right back out. Okay. Cracked stone, coiled rope. Let's see, actions. Use.
There's something underneath here. There's something underneath here.
Oh, okay, I see. Hold on a second.
What am I to do?
You are to shoot an arrow up here. Hooray!
Still breathing, despite everything.
Oh, right. That door there is a way further in. And then this is also a way in. God damn it! I need to stop running through there. Hey, hey! I opened up the,
Get on the stream.
No, I could hear you.
All right out there?
Gimblebuck.
No, the stream couldn't.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Yeah. Charisma checks.
Yeah.
You don't have it. This is why I'm always surprised. I was super surprised because, like, I guess if you don't research, you don't research, which is of course a normal thing. But I was always a little bit surprised because in my game, I'm like, oh, I want to be able to like talk my way out of things and everything, so I'll just be a bard.
Mm-hmm.
And there are no bard companions in this game. Nobody's a bard in the game, and so you can of course change someone to a bard if you want to.
Yeah.
But there's no inherently by design bard companions. And so I was always surprised that bard wasn't like one of the most popular classes, like wasn't like the most popular class first. So I'm like, it's an RPG. And I'm like, but I guess being a bard is a little underwhelming, especially at first. You barely have anything, and your main stat is gonna be charisma as a bard. So it means that your second best stat, which will usually be something like dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Will do you fine on finesse weapons and ranged weapons, but like it's not gonna be as impressive as like a monk where you can hit multiple times like right out the gate because of key points, or like a fighter or paladin,
Yeah.
or stuff like that. And so like I get it, but like yeah, you can't even really get a paladin in Act 1 as a companion yet.
Mm-hmm.
And so like the two main charisma classes that are in there, and also there's no sorcerer companion either.
Huh.
And so all three main charisma classes are not things. And I think it was smart development being like, well, if people discover this, they'll play a charisma class, and then they'll have the most chance to manipulate enemies when they talk to them.
Yeah.
And everything. So that makes sense. It's just very strange that like nothing tells you that in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You just kind of have to know it.
Yeah.
And everything. And I think a lot more people would gravitate toward like fighter or like maybe wizard if they want to use a lot of magic and stuff. And it's like you get that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up being a mixed bard paladin because it's just the way I played. But like,
yeah,
like it is funny to watch people and be like, oh, performance deception, not great. Like, as you might imagine, Asterian's pretty good at deception, but
yeah. All right, give the lock rad. Your friends abandoned you.
Yeah. I'll always were a bit soft.
He's like, yeah, that figures.
Plenty of friends who ain't soft. Come in here and you can meet them.
All right.
Yeah, fair enough.
I see that you managed not to fall down the pit. That's good.
Whoops. Yeah, I keep running into this damn thing, though.
Yeah, that's not going to be an uncommon occurrence in just the game. But yeah, so when I first played this, I fell into the pit. I accidentally knocked the thing down, and I fell into the pit.
Oh, I did it on purpose.
Yeah, I did it, and then on top of that, I got into a pretty hairy combat, and I went this direction first, so I didn't go to Astarion, I didn't go to Gale, and everything, so it was just me and Shadowheart by ourselves in this upcoming potential fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's locked. Now you can go with the square option there. Ah, there you go. Lockpick. You can try to lockpick.
Hold on a second. Maybe... yeah, fuck it. I'll try it. I have the highest dex.
Yeah, you're probably the most dex out of this group.
Yeah. Let's see. Add bonus.
Yeah, you have a +3 in dexterity,
Yeah.
and it's only a 7.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
You're not doing too bad.
Hey.
Oh yeah, you're gold.
Very nice. All right, we're coming in. Don't shoot. Oh.
I want to get that inspect off your...
What the hell? Ah. Alright. What the
There you go.
That was weird. Okay.
Yeah. Struggling a bit, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the door was trapped, so you all took a little bit of damage.
Ah, okay.
You could, if you wanted to, and be lazy with it, just short rest that out of you. But you don't have to. I'm reminding you that short rest in this game is just a heal all that you kind of have.
Yeah.
Or partially heal all.
Yeah, I think I might save that. See how we do in the next encounter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Why did it cross out? Oh, I don't have guidance anymore.
Normally the patron god is
Yeah.
obvious.
Okay.
Not here.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna not just take everything.
Yeah. If it's 1 gold, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only if it's more than that right now, and then eventually only if it's like 5 or more.
Yeah.
But like supply packs are always good because you can either have them or sell them.
Yeah. Food and water.
And to be clear, the big key is the reason it's not worth it is because you won't necessarily get 1 gold for it. That's just its maximum value.
Right.
Depending on the situation, you might get less. Usually they'll floor you down at 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why most food is of value because it's pretty light and everything. And then like silver things, right, are all the logical shit, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so yeah, once you get used to controller and the kind of like closeness you need to be to things, popping off right away.
Snap.
They're on the other side of the doorway.
Oh, I see. 24. Okay.
There's a lot of them.
Do I have anything equipped, or do I have the a ranged weapon equipped? I don't think I do.
I don't think you do. I think it's back in your chest in your camp.
Yeah.
This is all part of the game. it's being like, fuck me. I don't have a ranged spell. I don't have shit. You do have the throw action.
Okay.
Which is the little hand throwing the rock in the second circle.
Aha.
And then it'll let you, like, so that's how you throw grenades and stuff like that.
Cool.
And it'll let you throw some stuff. And then, of course, there's, like, a feat for improvised weapons to make throwing better.
Spiked bulb. Yes. Oh, hell yes.
That gives you kind of...
55%.
Path is interrupted.
Ah, okay.
You have an arc to your throw, and so you kind of have to kind of pick your battle there. That is exactly what I would have suggested.
Yeah.
So good instinct.
Spike bulb.
Let's get in the doorway.
Oh, path.
Path is still interrupted. That door is just a problem.
Yeah. I don't want to, like, get right in front of that guy.
Come on, throw.
There we go. 65%. Whatever. Yeah. Fuck it. Hell yeah. All of them
They're all
bleeding.
bleeding. Yeah, that's great.
And then let's flurry of blows this guy right here.
Yeah, why not?
Yep. Pow pow. Uh-oh. Alright.
You hit him once.
Yeah. Alright.
Now he will have an attack of opportunity on you if you run away. He missed.
Yay.
Now, can you close the door on him?
Ooh. It doesn't look like it.
Oh, it's
wait,
over there.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
close.
Nice.
It's a free object interaction. It's just funny.
Yeah.
Because it's their turn. It's their turns. The next 3 turns.
Yeah.
So you kill line of sight immediately.
Uh-oh. No. Dash. Owie.
And death saves.
Alright.
I don't know, Aaron. Try tactical. try the harder level than this attack.
Let's see.
So you can range if you want to, or you can try and stroll up with her and just have her be in the way.
Yeah. And helping is an action.
Helping is an action.
Alright. Disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, it's because, I don't know why it's disadvantage. Oh, switch to her wheel. Her action wheel, and switch to the melee weapon.
Ah, there we go. Can't reach.
Oh, you can't reach because
no.
the body's there.
Alright, well, I guess... Might as well help him up if I'm not doing that.
Don't attack, don't attack. You gotta back out because you're in the attack menu. And so
okay.
you would attack yourself. So, there you go. That's what you want.
Alright, thank you. So yeah, might as well since he's standing in the doorway. Then... Anything else?
Do you have a bonus action?
Pommel strike, but she can't reach anyone. Second wind for her
That's for
stuff.
healing.
Action surge. Shove. Dip.
And then, of course, a potion if she wants to drink a potion.
So yeah. Yep, nope. Alright.
She might be able to jump through there. If you hit up on the D-pad, that brings up your jump menu.
Oh, okay.
She might be able to jump through. Yeah, she can.
Aha.
Not enough things. I think if you go to the other direction. Oh, not enough movement. That's the problem.
Alright.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, never mind. I love watching them all take the bleeding damage.
Same. Wow.
Yeah, miss.
That was a choice. Alright.
Okay. He's also going to be bottlenecked, but he at least has spells.
Magic missile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each one.
Ah, okay. Thank you. Oh. Ow.
Oh, he is close at this point.
Yeah.
And then as a wizard, he's got shit for bonus actions. Because he's a wizard.
Alright.
Talk to me.
Alright, and then you... I'm gonna give you... I'm gonna give Healing Word to Kitt Phisto. And then...
And she should... Yeah. She has cantrips, but she... But again, in this game, it doesn't matter that Healing Word was a leveled spell.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bonus action spell, so they don't care that you cast 2 level spells in the same turn.
Nice. Okay. I think I'll just do a regular ranged attack on this guy, because he's low.
Yeah. Slow.
Yay!
Nice.
All right.
Now, what might you be hiding?
Oh, can't reach. Not enough movement.
Can't reach. Too choked. Boo!
Uh-oh. Ha!
But he also can't get into melee range super easily. Oh, thank God.
Nice. All right. Let's see. Why can't I do that?
It's because you got to get past people, so I think you're gonna have to jump first, and then that's gonna burn your bonus action.
Okay. But I can do flurry of blows. Let's see. Use it 19.
Oh yeah, you can get to him.
Okay.
You just can't reach the other one.
Yeah. Ooh, missing 2.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I revived. Right.
Oh yeah, you don't have the thing. If you can get yourself out of the way, I would.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can, because the one thing you can't do in this game is you can't move through allies as if they were not in the space. And
Fuck
so,
you.
yeah, you're kind of stuck.
Fuck you, DM. That's bullshit.
I understand why it exists that way in D&D, and I understand why it exists this way in Baldur's Gate. In Baldur's Gate, you can see everyone all the time.
Yeah.
You know exactly where they are
Yeah.
and everything, so it's just like, oh, well, fuck me, I guess.
Interesting. All right. Well, I sure got myself in a situation. Let's go.
Yeah, you do.
Ow.
Ooh.
Wow. We're all just like bunched up.
Well chosen, enemy. All right, well, you're down again.
Let's see.
Can you get yourself through there? Thank God.
Yep. All right. So who? They're at full. They're down a little bit. They're down a little bit. They're down a little bit. I'm gonna start here.
You gotta make sure you're in a place that you can. There you go. Don't worry, you'll have the movement to
Excellent.
to hit.
Let's see. Rush attack. 2 turns. Lacerate. And just regular stuff. I'm gonna go with just a main hand attack on. They're tough. They're squishy. They should be.
Nice.
Okay.
And that's it. That's movement. I mean, like, you've got a little bit of movement left, but she only gets 1 attack at this low of a level. Unless you want to action surge. Might be worth it early on.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. And then let's kill
if you
this.
can end.
Yeah.
Good job. And then loot, because it's free action.
Yeah. All right.
Learning spells. Not a problem for Lizelle. And now you're pretty much.
Torga. Ow.
Yeah, being on fire sucks. Got another magic missile you could burn. He also might want to. It kind of depends on what you want to do here.
Yeah.
Gale's looking pretty hurt.
Yeah.
And so you might want to just heal Gale as a bonus action with a potion, because he doesn't have any other bonus actions he can really do.
Yeah.
And then attack, and then make your choice on what you do from here. Remember, he's got the cantrips if you don't want to do that. You do hit allies in your cones.
Okay.
Like that.
All right.
But yeah, so you've got, of course, magic missile that you can still burn.
Yeah. Pow, pow, pow. All right.
Got him down low. You got him down lower. That's good. And that's it.
Yeah, this guy's.
Can move.
All right, and then can I just healing word?
Healing word yourself back up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
take you.
I thought so, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah, just like in regular D&D, it's a better version than the resurrection spells or the help action. Or the heal action.
Let's see, can I reach him? Nope.
Yeah, but you should be able to arrow him.
Yeah.
Or firebolt him.
Is this a level spell?
No, firebolt's a cantrip.
Okay. Is it like cantrips, level 1, level 2, level 3?
You can reorganize it to that way. It isn't necessarily that. What you can see though is if you hover your mouse over, say, the green little orb guy, the fucked up green orb, not mouse, sorry, there. You see how it shows spell slots and it blinks and it's like, I'm gonna use the spell slot.
Yeah.
And it also has a little 1 by it.
Yeah.
That'll show you that those are leveled versus the non-leveled stuff, which doesn't have a marker.
Okay.
And so you can pop off. We'll be very low on spells going forward.
Yeah.
Or you can, so you can arrow or you can cantrip.
I think I'll just arrow.
God damn it.
God damn it, Shadowheart. Alright.
And then she doesn't have a bonus action to heal herself.
Yeah.
It's good you healed Gale up.
Alright.
Alright, you can key point, but you cannot main action because you've been resurrected again.
Yep.
But this might end this guy.
Come on!
Oh my god. And that's it. That's all you get.
Yep. And time for him to go down again. Oh no, okay. Alright, Lizelle is doing not so hot.
Yeah,
so.
Maybe if she's got a potion, drink it.
Yeah.
I always do the potion drink first because I'll forget if I attack and be like, oh shit, I meant to not die.
Yeah. Lacerate. Is this person high up? Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Oh, that's a short rest one.
Yeah, all of those abilities, but you're almost certainly gonna short rest shortly after this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so every weapon type in this game has fun little extra abilities that happen between short rests, like pommel strike, lacerate, charge attack.
Oh, okay. Nice. Oh god.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Let's see.
So he has Firebolt and Ray of Frost if you want cantrips that don't burn spells.
Yeah. Come on, just die!
Son of a bitch. I forgot that.
Oh good, he missed again.
Must heal.
Alright. I don't have the key points for that.
But you can attack now, at least.
Yeah, thank God. Finally.
Okay, maybe jump yourself out of the way.
Yeah. Oh, can't jump.
Oh, wait, you don't have a bonus action. Oh, because you took the potion.
Yeah.
But you should be able to walk yourself out of the way.
Yeah.
Make sure not to walk across the threshold of any enemy.
Time to press ahead.
Save
All right.
Nice.
Yep. What? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, he has a bonus hand attack.
Boo.
It looks like, but okay, it looks like Shadowheart is in death save. But other than that, you're fine.
Yeah.
Boo. Bonus action, pommel strike.
Yeah. There we go.
Daze. Thank God. At least he's slowed down. I can't remember what Daze does. But...
Oof. All right. You get up, and then fine.
Gale's jump is so limited.
All right, that's it for Gale then. You should.
She was just resurrected, so she doesn't have a main action.
Yeah. All right, I don't really want to burn any more spell slots on this encounter yet. So I guess you're gonna step forward a bit.
Have to keep going.
What?
Oh, she slipped on the ice.
Oh my god.
They do that a lot. Alright.
Alright, finally.
Fucking finally.
Alright, looted. And then unarmed strike.
Probably potion.
Yeah.
You're burning through them, but whatever.
Yeah.
Light on my feet.
My injuries need
Why?
Right? Alright. Mage hand.
Oh yeah, I forgot that she's a Eldritch Knight style fighter at first.
That's cool. A slap fight where everyone on both sides somehow gets completely wrecked. Yeah. Yeah, this is a very strong low-level feel to this encounter. Let's see, ranged attack versus rush attack.
Probably do a rush attack.
Yeah.
No.
Ah!
Wait, no, she can do it.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, it lets her. Yeah.
Not no failure.
Yeah!
She just had to close a little bit to do it.
Yeah.
That was great.
Very nice.
And it puts her in front of you, which is good.
Excellent.
So that's
what? Still goes after me.
But the extra attack goes to her. Okay, now he should be able, assuming he doesn't trip.
God damn it.
Oh no, because Shadowheart's in the way. That's why.
That doorway is a problem.
Can he? If you just move it, there you go. Yeah, sometimes it can get a little finicky, and then he should be able to shoot off like a cantrip or something. Don't Ray of Frost. Don't Ray of Frost. Nope. It has a little. I realized it has a little bit of an ambient blast. I don't think they were in it, but if someone's like right on top of them, sometimes you can get a little frost damage. I think that happened to you.
Okay.
Okay, you almost got all of them. Yeah, she had to use half her movement to stand, so she cannot. I don't know if she can even hit anyone because he's kind of out of line of fire. Yeah.
Damn.
And that one's down. All right. You can just hang out.
Yep.
Because you were totally going to short rest after this.
Yep. I forget, do spell slots return on a short rest?
Long rest. For everyone but warlocks.
Yeah, okay. And there's nothing healing-wise that's a cantrip.
You could throw a guidance at someone. No, nothing healing for cantrips. You could throw a guidance at someone if you want to. Whoever's next in turn order.
Oh, yeah.
I think you are next in turn order.
Yep. Not enough. What?
Oh, does she have to be in touch range?
Oh, yeah, must
Boo.
be. Shadowheart. Alright. Oh, they're dead. I see.
Yeah.
Alright, Mari it is. Let's see. Main hand attack.
Made me your enemy.
Yeah! And then
Pretty good, 8 damage.
unarmed strike. Oh, boo.
I like that it's a kick, though.
Yeah, same. Oh, wow.
It's fine. She might not be. Oh, wait. Okay, so before you do that, before you move, don't go to the wheel. Just press up. And then jump, not to him, but to the kind of edge of your white circle range. Okay, so like right there, and then try to close on him.
Okay.
I think because she's strong enough, you get a little bit more range out of her that way.
Oh, okay.
And then she might be able to attack him melee-wise.
Aha!
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good
so
call.
you couldn't get there with just movement, but if you burn a bonus action to jump, thank God. Okay, immediately short rest once you loot everybody. Just so that no one's on death's door.
Yeah.
So everyone but Shadowheart now is good, which is nice.
Excellent.
Did you? So oil barrels you can light on, they can explode, and your stronger characters can hold on to them and throw them.
Nice.
So you could do a thing where you throw an oil barrel, it breaks, and then do things. Save. Just so that you've got that nice hard save.
Yeah.
Autosaves happen, and they're usually pretty good, but it's always nice to double check.
Yeah, definitely, especially after an encounter like that.
So as you might imagine, when I first got into that encounter, and it was just me and Shadowheart, so a bard and a cleric, it was a tough time.
How does it open?
Lock picking impossible.
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Sturdy. So, like in theory, maybe Lizelle could open it.
Oh, okay.
There's also probably a switch. Usually there is.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It tells you the resistances and whatnot. Ah, okay. Nice.
Let's get going.
So this is a whole, like, explore area. Oh, you definitely want that thieves tools.
Yeah.
Or, like, explore area, look around kind of zone.
Cool. Lot of candles. Dank crypt. Speaking of dank.
Good call. But yeah, I think it's a great example early on of it's like, oh, you have 4 party members and they have like 5 guys. This shouldn't be. Oh shit, this is hard. If I get myself in a choke point or the wrong person's in front taking the damage, if I don't think about things like how do I get out of line of sight, how do I get into like a cover scenario, I might die.
Yeah.
For the living.
Things can go tits up in a hurry.
Yeah, I usually light up every candle I can in a row. I hate how dark it is.
Nice. Okay.
It does affect the lighting of the game.
Yeah. And
So
the
yeah,
lighting
torches, candles, fireplaces.
lighting affects like what your characters can and can't do, huh?
Yeah, it affects likelihood of hit percentage and everything. And so, you know, if you have dark vision, those are all, of course, books that you can read. So much reading in this game. I'll tell you if you're ever in a zone while we're playing this where the reading matters to the moment.
I think what I'll probably end up doing is finding like a YouTube channel where somebody's just reading all of them, because there's got to be like 10 of those.
There absolutely is. And the thing is that it was one of the things I loved about the Mass Effect games was that when you go to the lore, someone would narrate them for you.
First one.
And as a person that's fine reading, as a person that's absolutely fine reading, I deeply appreciate that.
Yeah,
in a way that I cannot express how important that is. And I think that more games should have, like, there's already a narrator in this game.
Always room for more.
So there's already like a narrator person that would be perfect for doing it.
Yeah.
She's fun too as a voice actress. She had already been for years on TikTok posting like weird things that she would narrate and like funny moments, because like she doesn't just do video games, of course, she does book readings and things like that.
Yeah.
And but when this game came out, she had a lot of content she had saved over the time of her voice recording sessions.
I wonder what's past this.
See if you can pick it. Yeah, you. 9. Okay, yeah, you got it.
Nice.
The guidance got it there. That was fine.
Excellent.
D's get degrees. Okay. Before you go in here any further, save game. A fight may or may not pop off, and by may or may not pop off, I mean it will pop off.
Yeah, it feels
You
like
can always go in here and do this, or you can go backwards and continue to explore the area.
Is this a progression
that you
thing?
haven't explored. This is, you're gonna want to do this, right? This is why I sent you here. But you don't have to. In the same way of a D&D game, you can be like, maybe I'll just like look around a bit more.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Be slow here. This has a bunch of traps.
Yeah.
And so
that perception failed was very ominous.
Yeah. So your other characters, if you scoot forward, there it is. We'll be able to, in theory, identify it.
Okay.
And then you can, if you have a trap disarm kit, you can try and disarm it. But you need to have a kit, and then obviously it does the whole magic inventory, like, oh, someone in your group had the kit, so you just have it.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, nice. Easy.
Ooh, baby. Okay.
Easy.
When I say that there's a lot of traps in here, I mean, when Baldur's Gate does traps, it does multiple traps in a room. So, slow, gentle walks.
And
wait, those perceptions will come up.
Searching an area isn't going to, like, reveal them.
No, you got to perception check them. Yeah, so you see that?
Yeah.
There we go. Somebody found it.
Sounds like
I think it's
Lizelle.
on the sarcophagus.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I think Lizelle found it.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Oh, another one was found.
Nice.
I think there's like maybe 4 or 6 in here.
There you go.
Oh.
There's a trap.
Entering turn-based mode. Uh-oh.
Okay, so if you want to survive this, leave the room.
Okay.
So go back the way you came.
All right.
Just use your dash action and get the fuck out.
All right. Wait. This.
And then just as far out as you came. There you go.
Light on
Just
my
wherever
feet.
it stops you. Everyone should do that.
All right. I appreciate that. I knew I fucked up, but I wasn't sure how much. I just hit A instead of like X for the menu, which I find somewhat annoying, but whatever. Very much appreciate that. Tip with the dash.
Indolence breeds madness. One true.
And then when you switch characters, it seems like they stop progressing.
Mm-hmm.
So you might want to switch. So you might want to not want to preemptively end your turn.
Oh, interesting.
So if you go back to your other characters in the turn order, so switch over to that to like you. You should have a cancel and turn option.
Okay.
And then you can finish the rest of your movement off the top.
Thank you.
So yeah, you don't want to end your turn before you finish your actions.
Boo. All right, I get it, but boo.
I had never done that. I think yeah, I had never done it myself, but yeah. So I think Lizelle's fine, but don't end Lizelle's turn. Go to Shadowheart, yeah, and then she should have more movement.
What? No.
Oh, you're out of turn base. Are you out of turn base?
What the hell?
Quit clicking so fast.
I'm not click. I'm only clicking once.
Oh.
It's just
weird. Oh, it's oh, I see. So get it. Oh, weird. Okay, that's fine. Just now try to move with her.
It's not letting me do anything when I like.
All right, end her turn. Let's see. I think she's still safe.
Okay.
Action, not reaction.
And then maybe Gale. And then Gale should be able to move.
It's not letting me do anything.
Okay, that's fine. Does it let him jump if you hit up on the thing? Have him jump like as far out as he can. Maybe it'll let Shadowheart jump too if you go back to her before you end Gale's turn.
Okay, yeah.
No time to waste.
Cancel and...
Okay, I see what's happened, is that it glitched because you ended your turn while they were doing something, so it didn't recognize the dash was done, but their movement was over. And so it was like, oh, okay. So she might be able to jump. And I'm guessing she can jump through the door. Keep going. Or rotate your camera.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a visual glitch. Yeah, okay.
Cool. Okay. All right.
And then you can end her turn, and everyone should be safe.
Excellent.
Gale also needs to end his turn.
Jump to character.
And I think...
And turn.
I think it's good. I think you're fine now.
Yeah. There we go. Environmental
So
turn.
what happened? Okay. Okay. Now, if you hit L3 so that you can float on the map. See how that's all burnt there?
Yeah.
So that whole room explodes with fire, and it would have killed you all.
I appreciate that. All right. So,
and I'm like, you don't. That doesn't need to be part of this for you.
Yeah.
It's fun when it happens. So to get yourself out of turn-based now that you're not, in it anymore, when you go to the big main circle menu, you can go and hit the timer.
Okay.
And then you're back on to normal, and then you just want to cycle.
Nice. Thank you.
And so
this
for
is...
some reason the animation on this is super broken. There we go.
All right.
So as you can see, that's just a bad place now, and you don't want to go to it.
No! It's just like this forever now?
Yeah. Like, if you had a fireball or something that could just physically destroy all the traps, you might be able to do it with grenades, but, like, they're kind of tucked away.
Yeah.
As you can see, it gets real bad in there.
Yeah. Jesus.
Most of the stuff in there has been destroyed anyway, so...
Okay. Well...
That's your fuck around and find out moment is you don't get some of the lootables in there. Nothing super important, I think, is in there. It's just a fun little thing that shows you, like, oh, shit got real.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What could you potentially get out of that?
Just some potion-y things or grenades, like normal drops.
Yeah.
Basic equipment, nothing like stellar, if I recall correctly. So again, you can do this, and you can get into here.
Is there more to explore? Am I
There is more to
stuff?
explore. You are missing some of the stuff in the previous area. So if you go back to the right, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where you came in. And then you go into this area. There's like stuff in this zone.
Okay.
In this little map area.
There's candles.
Hella candles. I think there's some doors you didn't go through.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. A rustic chest with candles.
Candle, baby.
Yes.
Not bad. I've had better days.
Worse
ones.
Every mirror. It's good every time. It's good 100% of the time.
I wish it would let me speak from the bed. Alright.
Okay, so as you can see, there's some more stuff in this room. Pile of books.
Taking
some more books. Wooden crate. Nothing. And then there's like a cupboard that's kind of was just outside of your search range.
Over here?
Well, there too, yeah. Broken cupboards you just bust open.
Oh, yeah.
And some shelves. But it's more of a wardrobe cupboard. It's on the opposite wall.
Oh,
of the
okay.
beds.
All right. Over here?
This is just a... no. To the farther right. By the tall candles. There you go.
Okay.
It's called... Shabby Wardrobe. And so, if you were like, I wonder how I get more clothes and outfits, a lot of times it's just in wardrobes.
Excellent. I will be raiding all the wardrobes.
Yep.
Fact.
Yeah. So if you're wondering about your clothes situation,
armor class 10. Let's see.
yeah, I don't know if you can wear much else because you don't really have a lot of armor options. It'll tell you wear Gale's robes basically.
Yeah.
Kind of look like Gale. But like those leather armors there. You can also, and it's probably not immediate, but if you want to, yes, you can go without underwear. If you want to, ring does nothing. But it's nice to have. If you want to toggle it so that you show your regular walking clothes rather than your and yeah, you might as well equip a ranged weapon at this point.
Yeah.
Just so you have one.
For now. Until I become more specialized in punching.
I think when you get to the punching things, you can still have a ranged weapon, and as long as you don't use it, you're considered unarmed when you're doing melee.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they don't.
I'm just saying, you know, for the lore.
But for the lore, of course. But yeah, in that menu, if you want to ever just show your regular street walking clothes as opposed to your armor, you can go to that inventory menu, and if you hover over the clothing itself, so it's the camp clothing. No, the down below your bubbles there. And I think you have the option to press like Y or something like that. Yeah. No, maybe.
Oh, camp.
Oh yeah.
Always show.
Yeah, so you can just be in normal clothes. Not as useful early on when all you got is kind of shitty clothes, but when eventually you get some dank ass outfits, you might want to, like a lot of my time in Baldur's Gate itself, because I was walking around in a city, I was like, it's weird for me to be so armored up in this city when I'm just mostly talking with people. So I just, like, for the aesthetic, for the immersion, I just had like a nice little outfit. It's not a bad outfit.
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, again, for your character's choices, hell yeah.
Yes. Oh, that is exactly what we're doing. All right, let's see.
And of course, the little helmets that are blue mean that someone else happens to be wearing them at the time. And so you're de-equipping those people from those things, but that's fine. Especially in the clothes section.
That's right.
You're not going to hurt anything. But yeah, like there's something about that just looks and feels right.
Oh,
absolutely. You're hella cut, too.
Yeah.
Those abs, they singing.
There we go.
That's the boy we've been waiting for. But yeah, you can wander around this area, check out the map, make sure that that you've hit all the rooms, kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Stack of books.
I can't remember if there's traps in this room, so you'll find out when you fail our perception check.
Yeah, I feel like I'll find out about traps the way I always have, with my face.
Much easier to do at higher levels.
Yeah.
Being like, yeah, it's fine. So much reading that you could be doing right now, Aaron.
Yep.
You could be doing so much reading. That's how Baldur's Gate gets you. It's like there's so much book lore.
It's
wait.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
It's secret pro-literacy propaganda.
There is seriously easily at least one novel's worth of printed text in this game. Like one 200-page novel.
I'd be surprised if it was like just that much.
Yeah, I'm sure it's more. I'm sure someone has a YouTube video about it. They did Skyrim back in the day, and they're like, finally. Oh, there's a cool thing that you saw.
A lever.
It's a lever you can pull.
Let's press it.
I mean, you gotta.
Right? fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book. Beneath the bone-white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. Grobian Tipple, Ilmater, drowning. Yvain Arkinson, Ogma, internal rot, and Devrin Stout, saloon, fever.
Now, yeah, there is some fun in that, in some of this. I think a lot of the letters that you find on bodies and a lot of the like plaques and like little things you can read are of value to read because they have like little things. Like now you kind of know that this is probably a temple of death of some kind.
Yeah.
All right. You gonna use it? Use it, Phisto.
Hold on, let's.
You want to save?
Yeah. Whoop.
Get used. Again, I'm not an advocate of saves coming, but it is nice to know. It's like fuck me. The party's gonna die.
Let me see. Is there anyone? Nope. All right, fuck it. Let's do it.
So that opened a door somewhere else in this bigger zone.
Oh, okay. I wonder what that did. All right.
So it's in, I think, one of the side rooms.
Yep, pick up.
Oh, there's a little dot by it. So on your circle map,
you
see where it has like a little icon?
Oh, okay.
Like a little diamond.
Yeah, okay.
I believe that was the door that opened. Oh, kind of them.
Yeah, right?
Think, at least.
Whatever it is, it's way out there.
Oh, no. Scroll in.
Are you talking about this thing?
What does that say?
Find Zoru.
Oh, okay. No, that's the exit. Sorry,
Okay.
That's the main mission.
Oh, okay.
And so no, it's definitely in one of the side rooms in this little corridor here.
Okay.
And so yeah, just pop into each side room and see if you can find a thing. Oh yeah, there it is.
Aha.
You didn't have that door before, I don't think.
Yeah, just candles.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Oh, you're back in the dang crypt, but from a different direction.
Ah.
Or maybe this was the original direction. Maybe that is how you went. Is this how you went?
This looks familiar.
Yeah, no, you went in this way.
Yeah, okay. Because, yeah, there's...
Okay, go back.
My handiwork is in
not this room.
that other direction.
I know it's in here somewhere. I know it's in here. Try the corridor across here. Try that
this
one
one?
right there.
Alright.
Yeah.
The refractory.
See if there's something around here. See like a doorway. I feel like it opened something, but I can't honestly remember what, and I apologize.
We'll find it.
It's been a while since I've been in Area 1.
It's been a while since I could hold my...
Maybe it's the other way. Is it all the way on the other kind of end here?
Black.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
No. I mean,
Dead tongue.
we could always go with the
Whoever
fuck
worshipped
it
here must be
mentality.
long gone.
Somewhere...
No, we can see it. Zoom in on the map. Okay. What looks like it might have a secret doorway? It's gotta be that first room on the right there.
This one right here?
Like, it's gotta be... Yeah.
Let's check it out.
It's gotta be that one.
Yeah.
It's gotta be this one.
It really feels like it.
Float your cursor around with L3. And then kind of scan around, like zoom out a little bit. And then see if you can kind of judge where there might be a hidden room with some of the things. Sometimes that works. It's kind of hard for me to see it on the streamy. Feels like maybe there's a hidden room behind
This
that one.
feels like
Okay, let's go over there and see if that has anything in it.
Over here?
Moving
All right.
ahead.
Yeah. And you can. Yeah, that was back to the. Maybe this is the room. Maybe we just entered it from a different location. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. But yeah, you can L3 if you want to. Either way.
Yeah. Let's see, I pulled that, and then something happened.
Is there anything on the left-hand side here? No. Yeah, I think it is the left side. I think that is the way that we wanna do it. And I think you just picked the lock instead, so you got into the room.
Oh, okay.
I think that would have just unlocked it.
I'm gonna hug the left wall and just, like, make one more pass and make sure we didn't miss anything.
Yeah, there's also, and it's hard to tell in places like this, there's also sometimes crumbling sections of wall that you can just, like, bash through.
Oh, okay.
Usually they'll show up in the search map, like the little, like, radial search, though.
Yeah.
Like, they'll be like, the damaged wall, and you'll be like, oh, that's a thing I can hit. But yeah, I think
yeah,
this is all there. And that's back out the way you came.
Is it?
Yeah, that's how you came in.
Okay. Chapel entrance. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it's not out here. I know it's not out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when I fell down the pit, I dropped into the lower area, which immediately put me in combat with all those dudes.
Oh.
And again, so I'm taking fall damage. It's just me and Shadowheart, and I'm burning everything I can because I'm like, I refuse. I can't. This was a choice, and I did that. So I fought that battle. I died 5 times before I won the battle.
Jesus.
I had to get real fucking clever with positioning.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like, okay.
God, I bet.
Okay, guys. Yeah, no, I think it's just that one door was meant to unlock.
Okay.
And if you'd gone that way rather than lockpicked it, but you ended up lockpicking it, so it ended up being fine.
Okay. All right. So, onward? Question mark?
Onward would be toward that little one side door, the dank portion.
The dank portion. All right.
So yeah, when you go through here to the left.
Okay.
Into
this one. Okay.
This guy. Yeah, dank crypt. All right. So this isn't a pro tip. I just want you to like look around and catch a vibe for the place. When you eventually, while you're looking around, there's the death room. That's done now.
Yep.
That path is done for you. All it would have done is lead outside on the other side of the door. There's a back entrance to this temple that you can get around to.
Okay.
But you ended up doing that. So you see you're coming into a room. It
Yep.
looks important. It's got a statue in it, right?
Yeah.
And everything. So probably a save, just so that you have like a nice fresh, like, okay, we're here. This is where we're gonna start from.
Yeah.
B, if you do want to do any kind of healing or potion healing, now would be the time. Shadowheart's looking a little tough.
Yeah, good call. Let's see. Yeah.
So you got to switch over to Shadow,
My faith will guide me.
and then she can grab anyone's potions. So she can grab Kitt's. You're really low. You only got the one, I think.
Well.
So wait. You could also burn a short rest instead. and that would heal up the rest of you. That would top you up, and it would top Shadowheart. It would be your last short rest, but it's fine.
Yeah.
You're not time gated.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more
Okay, so that's good.
times.
So you're gonna come in here, and I just want you to remember that this is both a video game and a D&D game. So think about this. I'm just gonna say, put your head in a D&D space as you explore this next area a little bit.
I was in the D&D space here. And like,
yeah. Put your head in this and be like, what would a GM have here?
Not what I wanted.
There was a glitch I had on my game because Chimera brought it up. That I didn't have a lot of glitches. There was one glitch I had in my game for the entirety of Act 1, where there was a little action that would pop up because I got stuck on doing an area of effect, and it damaged a door because like area of effect magic will bust up objects and stuff.
Yeah.
And everything, and so it was like, but it wasn't able to do enough damage to actually damage the door, so it would just be like door 0 damage, door sturdy, and that just came up for the entirety of my Act 1, just constantly. It was just permanently in the. I just got used to it. Eventually, I stopped seeing it, and finally in Act 2, it cleared it, and so the first like 40 hours of my game.
Some rest.
The first 40 hours of my game, Sturdy Door was taking 0 damage. And if I had named the campaign at that point, it would have been Sturdy Door, the campaign.
Sturdy Door, that giga
Yeah, you did.
door.
Come here. Come here. It was such an innocuous glitch, but it was so persistent and bad. And I was like, wow, guys.
All right, let's see.
So yeah, so you want to go into that chamber with the statue, but just letting you know, eyes out, full clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. It's a lot of this, a lot of never mind.
All right, let's go.
Okay, do your little searchies.
I thought it was just gonna go straight into combat.
No. Have a sit. I did a lot of this in Kelsey's game. Oh, there's a body.
Having a sit.
I did a lot of this in Kelsey's game where I just sit.
It's good to sit. Take a load off. Oh, neat. Okay.
Yeah. Now avoid that fire.
Yeah.
Fun little side room.
Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
Open.
Yeah. Neat.
Strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
What kind of coin was it?
Let me see.
Was it an Inferno coin? Where's the coin?
I think it's this.
Oh, there it is. It's there it is.
Soul coin.
Soul coin. Okay.
They can power.
I'm not going to explain what that is now.
Okay.
You'll eventually learn that.
Cool.
But yeah, there's a little bit of combo. I think this area is great for teaching people. Like, there's traps, there's locks, there's multi-ways in and out. It's supposed to be obtained early, kind of like gone to fairly early.
Yeah.
So it kind of like learns you how the game operates.
Cool. Okay.
It's why it has so many books in it. It's like there's books. It gives you a bunch of lore. Just like you found a note on a body and it's like, I loved you. We're gonna meet here, and then you're like, you're already dead, my guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you want to go up to a body.
No sign of a struggle.
There you go. So like there'll be a scribe here.
About their words
Tomb
that they commanded
scribe. He's got a key.
Yeah.
Aha.
More sellable stuff. And so this is definitely a wander around, loot every little section kind of thing.
Yeah.
You can light up that brazier if you want.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, you got your first spell scroll.
Yeah.
So anyone can use spell scrolls in the game.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
As a wizard, if it's a spell that Gale doesn't have, he can learn them. But he needs money to do that. My jackass run is also going to be a wizard run. I'm going to be a necromancer, and I'm going to have so many little buddies.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I can't wait to do a necromancer. Necromancer is such a fun playstyle.
Yeah, and it's something I never do in D&D proper because I'm always such a nice, or at least cowardly man. A man that would not be strong enough to be a necromancer.
Forgotten god. How quaint.
Yeah, everyone failed the religion check.
Let's see.
But yeah, I would say that the smart money here would be to make sure that you've dutifully explored before pushing that button.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's my... Most vases are empty, except for very occasionally, and it is infuriating.
Yeah.
And when I say most, I mean like 99% of vases are empty. It is
Is
infuriating.
there anything worth anything in them?
Nothing that isn't in a box or a crate. So if you just want to skip vases, you are not going to be hurt by it.
Okay.
So you already looted that dude. I think there's a whole right side of this too. Yeah.
So I already checked him out. Oh.
Yeah, loot thoroughness is important in this game. It's how you get everything that you need.
Yeah. Ooh. What's this all about?
I don't remember what this is about.
Let's pull it.
Ever. I mean, you got it.
Oh, hey. Very cool.
And then I bet you that leads outside. Yep. I bet you that there's like a little... Should be able to return.
Skeleton. Ooh, he's got
I mean,
a potion.
potion is never bad.
Yeah.
You can. There's a hatch there.
Okay.
But you can explore this little zone. There's vines that you can climb up, and then that gets you back on level with the main.
I suspect this is like the path we're gonna take when we're done.
Yeah. But yeah, that was one of the ways to sneak in the back.
Oh, okay, nice.
So you could come at this with this part first, and then the temple, and then you can't go that way because.
Okay. Is that everything?
I think it is. Might be something just tucked away in this corner.
Yep. Nope. Just vases. I'm ignoring them from now on.
You should. You absolutely should. Like, there might be one vase in the game that has any importance, and you'll run into a
is
stop.
in a language unknown to you.
All right. On to the next thing. Which is this way? Hold on a second.
No.
No, this way.
It's the button.
Oh, right, the button. That's...
Which is kind of... That's at the very top of the map on the left-hand side.
Very top on the left-hand side. Right, okay.
Yeah, it's down in the little cornery area.
Back here. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
And so, eventually, this button is probably going to lead to violence. So, just letting you know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, you know how a GM loves to be like, and then you do this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, now all those dead bodies get up. Yeah.
Aw, snap.
So So some of them you could see, some of them you couldn't. But the ones that you looted now don't have that stuff on them anymore.
Nice.
And so that was me being like, you need to think of this like a D&D game.
Yeah.
If you loot them, they don't have those things to use.
Yeah.
And so there's this room, there's that room that you just opened up, and then there's the whole field.
Dope. Okay. Not enough movement.
But yeah. How far can Gale get out?
There we go. Cool.
I mean, 5 damage.
Yeah.
Yes, it hit.
All right, and then yeah, he's good where he is.
Yeah, you definitely don't need Gale in the front line.
Yeah.
As the wizard. It's more of a Shadowheart Lizelle and you energy.
Yeah. Oh damn, 28 hit points.
Yeah, they're not gentle. I don't think you can quite reach it. Yeah, you've only got 30 feet of movement now.
Isn't hamstring shot ranged though?
Yeah, but her bow might not have the range to do it. You can try the old classic jump and then walk and then see if you can get there.
Oh, okay, I see.
So if you jump first, though, you got to jump first. Yeah, and just go to the edge. Don't go past it, or else you'll start moving to jump it.
Yeah.
And then you probably can range hit him at this point.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Hey.
Nice,
Saved.
Damn.
Yeah. All right. Yep.
Well, so much for peace.
God, it's gonna be good when you get all that extra fucking monk movement.
Seriously, I can't wait.
And now you have a ranged weapon.
Yay.
All right, he's down to 17. Probably can't do much from this distance, but
Yeah. Poison probably won't do anything for them. All right.
Ready.
Done with that, and then hold on a second. You got a thing for this. Turn undead.
yeah, you want to get her out so that she can see more of them. But yeah,
Okay.
it might be a round 2 as they kind of coalesce a little closer to each other for her.
Yeah.
But definitely in the right. You are correct. You are correct. Like, you're a cleric. Critical hit, nice. It didn't do much, but still, great to see it.
We love to see it, don't we, folks? All right, end turn. And here they all go.
Miss.
Rude.
Excellent.
Silence.
Oh, silenced. They have to get out of the zone. There's a zone of silence.
Ah, okay.
It won't matter that much for you in the Zelly anyway. Ooh, Jesus!
Damn.
Jesus!
Wow. All right. Tell me. Okay. Wait. Yeah.
Gale's not in the zone of silence. It doesn't look like, which is good.
Yeah.
You do have at least 2. You at least have a couple. There you go. So he's not at death's door. And yeah, if I was gonna use my last spell slot, it'd be on this combat.
Yeah. Let's see.
Not on. There you go. There's an enemy there. Yeah.
Yeah. Might as well. Bam, bam, bam.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Lizelle can clean him off, or you can clean him off.
I'll clean him off with a sponge.
No.
Disadvantage.
You don't want ranged.
Oh,
You don't want ranged.
Oh.
Yeah, that's something that. Oh, something you get used to. I'm sure there's a hotkey or a button that'll switch to it automatically. We never learned it. Boo!
What the?
Can she pommel strike him? Yeah, she can.
Yeah.
Knock him out at least. Come on.
Nice.
Okay, so he's, I think, unconscious technically, but that's as good as dead. Right?
Scimitar.
You don't need to worry about him.
Okay.
He might be dead. And you might as well move her out to make her more of a target.
He's dead. Alright, move her out, yeah.
Yeah. And she does have spells, so getting her out of silence
On the
is
move.
probably good.
No choice but
I
to
mostly
keep
brought
going.
that up for Shadowheart, because Shadowheart is silenced, and that is bad
Yeah.
for turn undead.
Let's see,
Yeah,
range.
you can just ranged here. You can get to him.
Yeah.
It's over with.
And you are the one that's doing all the silencing.
Him?
Dead. Nice.
Oh, okay, well then that solved that problem. Yeah, the regular scribes are weaker. It's just they had I think there's two heavier guys.
Yeah.
In the mix, and those are the guys that are the problem. Maybe there's just the one. I can't remember.
What's the plan?
Okay.
Okay, if you can get her as close to that side as possible, she can probably do her turn undead if you want to still.
Yeah, that one's point blank AoE, right?
Yeah, so when you go to it, you'll see before you trigger it, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah.
Got to move.
Yeah.
And then let's see if she... she's not in range.
Yeah. And I can't dash because then I won't be able to do it.
Yeah, so you might as well range it.
Yeah. We'll do Sacred Flame.
See if she can hit him with Sacred Flame. I don't know if it reaches far enough.
Hell yeah.
It does. Might as well.
Yeah.
Kind of who it's for.
Yep.
Yeah, 5 damage, half their life. Nice.
Yeah. Alright. That's that. Boo!
Yeah, they do that all the time.
Ow!
God, that guy is just getting... He's a problem.
Yeah. Quit with all the silences.
Thank God, a miss.
Stop all the downloading. Alright, how many do you have? You have 10. Let's see, we've got Firebolt. Yeah, let's do
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost?
It doesn't matter. I don't know if they're weak to either.
Yeah. This one has a higher max at least.
Come on.
And then that's... Well, no, hold on. Yeah.
Want to keep him from dying.
Yeah.
The rest of your group's pretty healthy.
Alright. And turn.
Fury, I am death.
Can't quite reach with main hand, but you should be able to reach with range.
Yeah. Nice.
Silence is gone again.
Uh,
And you know he's already looted because you looted him before he raised up. It was one of the things that I forgot about when Kelsey was playing.
Mhm.
And so Kelsey just sort of like looked at the bodies and was like, oh, there's nothing I want. And I didn't think about it. And then they all raised up and she's like, or they're like, if I had killed them or looted them, would they still have those things? And I was like, they would have. Or you would have gotten it.
Yeah.
But you got rid of them, so it's fine.
Beautiful.
Okay, so there was really only that one heavy and a bunch of irritating scribes. That's good.
Yeah. Where's the last one?
He is in the corner. If you use right or left on your D-pad, I think it'll scan to him.
Oh, okay.
So go a little further.
Oh, there he
he
is.
He's right there. He's by the fire. Yeah, you barely got any movement.
Yeah.
No, that's why you always jump
okay.
first, because jump does eat some of your movement. I just can't remember the calculation.
Yeah.
So you jump first, and then it benefits you if you're strong enough. I don't think for anyone in this party beside Lizelle and Shadowheart that it matters.
Yeah. What is this? Range.
Strong characters. Yeah.
Well, no. Why? I accidentally ended my turn.
That happens sometimes. It's fine. He just silenced you.
Okay.
Just don't have Gale step into the silence, and you'll be fine.
Yeah. Not enough.
You have to move him in view.
With ease.
Keep him out of that ring. And I think he can hit him back here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey.
Gale is very useful early on for his ranged basic cantrips, and then he's useful later on because he's a wizard with lots of like potential. Boo!
Come on.
I can't even catch my breath. Another step forward.
Can you see him, or is he covered? You got him.
Hey.
Want to surrender their valuables,
Okay, good.
Even after death.
All right, I just wanted to make sure that you experienced that. I knew this battle wasn't actually that threatening once you got in there.
Yeah.
It was for two of me. With me and just Shadowheart. It was for me. But it was fine. It was fine. I was a bard. I had all my spell slots still. Shadowheart had 2 of 3 of hers. So we lived, but it was draining. I was like, come on, game.
The inscription is in a language.
All right. So now.
Okay. Now you can go look into that room you opened up.
This room?
Not that one. One down in the pit by the button.
Oh yeah.
To the left.
To the left.
No, other way. Other way.
Other way.
Yeah. You go down into the grove, and then there's the little like corner room. Yeah, top left.
Top left. Over here?
No. Up.
Up?
In there.
Oh,
Go
by
that
the
way.
button.
By the button. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm for, basically, in this. Just to make sure it's like, you opened it, go up to here now.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Hide one sarcophagus.
And so you can look around, see if there's things to take.
Amulet of Lost
Money.
Voices. Hold on.
What does it do? Hold on. You should be able to examine it. Yeah, it lets you speak with dead.
Neat.
You knew there was not going to be anything in those faces. All right, there's only one thing for you to look into.
Through knowledge comes atonement.
What do you want to do, Aaron? There's a big old sarcophagus.
Let's see. Is it? There it is. All right. Open is the only. All right, let's do it. Hold on. Save. Opening the sarcophagus. Plus 10 XP. Hell yeah. Well, Doyle rules.
I was so hurt and ruined by this point. I'm like, fuck me. Fuck me.
And it was still just you and Shadowheart. Ooh. What's up, pal?
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me.
Withers.
Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Now, I didn't do this specifically because I knew what this is.
Uh-huh.
If you had actually read everything in the temple, you might have a good idea for what you optimally could say here. But this is not nearly as high consequence as you might be worried that it is.
No,
so
I'm not worried that it's high consequence. It sounds like one of those like moments that like really rewards a player who's like paying close attention to the lore and everything up to this point.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But first off, you just are like, what?
Yeah. Quite the question. What's the reason for it?
Curiosity. Nothing more. Wilt thou answer my question?
I don't know your answers. Yeah, sure. Ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
But yeah, this should just be roleplay.
Yeah.
In like what you would say.
Okay. No life is worthless. Personal deeds. Life is only value as currency. Infinite value. Only life that matters is mine. Depends on the mortal. Ooh, monk. Mortal lives are not single. They are part of a greater whole, a path to enlightenment. Yes, actually.
I mean, it's a unique one for being a monk. Why not?
It's a unique one, and is also the closest to probably the answer that I would want to give. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Few strive for such balance. Fewer still.
More literacy propaganda.
Very well. I am satisfied.
All right.
We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
How do you feel meeting the hottest character in the game?
He seems
and
pretty
then he's
cool.
just still there.
Right inside, like
you can just talk him. You can just talk to him. You go up to him, he'll talk to you.
I turn around and watch him, and he's just hanging around, and I'm like, oh, are you leaving? Wait a minute, is he still in that room?
No, he went out into the main area.
Okay.
Where you were walking towards.
Yeah,
you can kind of hear his see his
Just walk out here, it's like, oh, I thought you were leaving. The way you talked. Whoop. Get back here.
We have nothing more to discuss. Continue on thy way.
Ignore me!
As if I were not here. I must attend this place after so many years away. We will see each other again soon.
Okie dokie. Let's see. You better not follow me. There would be consequences.
I know, you can be such an ass. Just like not even a good one. Just like a petty, shitty dude.
When the time is proper. I do not know that hour any more than dost thou.
Okay, Gandalf.
But I do know that the longer thou standest
Fallout
here,
Ghoul Gandalf.
the farther away our second meeting becomes.
Watch them make this Baldur's Gate 3 into a TV show and then cast fucking Walton Goggins as this guy.
Yeah, right. No nose Walton Goggins. Man, Fallout was a good show.
I'm looking forward to the next season.
Yeah, the Vegas season?
Yeah.
They better have a remaster of New Vegas on deck when that comes out.
Right.
All right, you can go that fun way that you kind of discovered. Not the where the dot is, the little diamond, that little like stairway. But you have basically cleared this full temple at this point.
Okay. Should I long rest before I go that way?
No, you don't have to. At least to get yourself out of the temple.
Oh, okay.
Although, but that's not going toward the diamond. That's going up.
Wait a minute. Oh.
You want to turn back around. Yep. That's why I tend to eventually static the minimap. Is then north is always north, and I can be like, oh,
I think I'm gonna do that right now, actually. Good point.
I can't remember where it is.
I know where it is.
Here. Yep.
I was just playing with the options earlier.
Mm.
Whoop.
No, you were right. Just down
right.
and to the right. Yeah. But yeah, it just kind of makes it a little bit easier because then you can kind of watch your dot move in relation to it and be like, oh, I'm going away from the diamond.
Yeah.
I should go back toward the diamond. We don't talk about it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
This game is very pretty.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, hey, another like mound of dirt that you discovered. Also, those you do want to loot. Like,
oh, I forgot to go dig that one up.
Well, you're near the other one now too.
Okay, cool. Hey, very nice. Potion of speed and some gold.
Potion of speed is a real valuable thing. Maybe throw a save down.
Okay.
I can't remember if there's like another encounter that pops off when you come out here or not. I don't think there is, but I'm not 100% sure, so I might as well do that.
Yeah.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
What the hell is your problem? Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta be like that, Shadowheart? You could just not say that.
The mound of dirt is kind of down toward past the statue. That's kind of it's towards south.
Towards
so the opposite way that you're running. It's out on the veranda.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right.
You mentioned it, so I figured I'd just be like, it's there.
I'm glad the vines don't hurt.
Yeah, they're just irritating.
Yeah.
And they're trying to teach you, it's like, hey, don't walk everywhere. Sometimes it can be a problem. Lots of spell scrolls. And so that's definitely something that you should always be looking at when you're in your turns. Is being like, oh, you can just go to your inventory and maybe instead of use a regular action, you can burn a spell scroll and
I lost
do a
my
spell
ears
there.
for a second.
So,
Yeah.
Giff, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
Shadowheart, shut
I
up.
know. She is so problems in the beginning of the game.
Understand my need for servants. They will help you.
You're lucky I need a healer right now.
Okay,
Wait,
so
we're
you
done
are
here, right?
essentially done here. Yeah, you are done here. And so now would be not a bad time to return to camp. Probably save and call it. Because, like...
Oh, that's my custom marker. I can remove that.
Yeah. Yeah. And so there's still more area that you can...
all the way
Yeah,
up
there's
here. That's the
all...
other thing.
Yeah, there's so much
So yeah,
stuff.
it's probably
up-
time
up
for a
there.
long rest. Oh, wait, hold on. I can't hear anything you're saying.
Oh, weird. Can you hear me now? What about now?
I think Discord might have freaked
You
out.
might have
when
to
I-
change your Discord audio output to the headphones again or something. Or toggle them between. I don't know why I'm saying things to you. You can't hear me. Chimera can hear me. And that's what's important.
There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, so this would be a good time to go back to camp, long rest, and probably actually, I'd argue it's a good time to wrap for the day, because until you're gonna open up other things.
Yeah. This is Sorry, keep talking.
Yeah, but you've cleared this area. You've completely cleared the temple area.
Excellent. Okay. Cool. I have to do my headphone jack is really weirdly fiddly. I have to plug it all the way in and then pull it out just the exact right amount.
Oh, is it because the jack is a 2-bar and your headphones have a 3-bar on them or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens.
All right.
But yeah. So heading back to camp and doing a long rest. But yeah, you've successfully gotten the next sort of part of the beginner. Now, look around in your camp, rotate your map. Or rotate your camera, I should say. Yeah. Keep rotating. There's Withers right there. The next time you were going to meet him was go back to camp.
The time is right.
It's immediate.
It's like you could have just said hey, see you later.
As predicted.
Wait, yeah, good to see you too.
I shall be here in my camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
That's a fair question. He's a walking mummy.
Yeah.
This isn't a Githyanki like Githyanki aren't normal around here.
Yeah.
You're a weird dude, my guy.
So my Jason Mendoza monk is quietly assuming, as I am in real life, it's like, well, I've heard of liches. He seems like a lich. I'm just gonna assume that. Yeah. That's just what I'm assuming. That's what what is it? Kitt Phisto is assuming.
Yeah, Kitt.
Care to explain why you're helping me? That's the question.
That's a
more
fair
top
question,
of mind, right?
Be assured, it is not by choice.
That's not very assuring. Attack! Can I really? Wow.
Yeah, you can attack him. What kind of services can a skeleton offer? You should probably ask that.
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but sure.
He won't be offended.
Yeah, I know, but still.
And death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish,
right.
I will cleave soul to body once more.
The resurrection service. Withers is all about that drama and looking mysterious, yeah. Incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy? I can guess why it's so easy for them.
You're obviously important.
Yeah.
Look at your headpiece. Like, you got something going on.
Right? And you are clearly walking that line between life and death there.
See, like right there, you see it's like, can you help me change my class? 100 gold. So, like, it doesn't change. So,
Nice.
it, like, 40 hours in the game, still 100 gold and everything like that. So, again, an excellent video game mechanic of being like, hey, I've been playing this game for a while and I love it, and I have a save that's sort of like not the end of the game so that I can keep kind of enjoying the game. I'd love to find out what it's like to be a this class or a this class at top level, and see what those kits are. And since there's lots of companions, classes that companions aren't, and lots of versions, right, subclasses, it really lets you do that. And you can do that with anyone. You can respec any of your companions classes too.
That's
so if you wanted,
dope.
if you're like a Shadowheart, like in my game or in Kelsey's game, for example, they respec Shadowheart to a paladin because it was still in that kind of religious connection thing that a cleric has, but like a little different because they needed Shadowheart to be different.
What classes are in play? Like everything in the player's handbook?
Everything in the player's handbook, but that does mean that your favorite class, Artificer, is not in play. A mod has made that happen. That was a very quick and early mod to create all of the Artificer classes. There's also mods that update all of the subclasses that aren't in this game into this game. Many of them with animations, all the unique abilities. There's mods that add all of the spells that have been removed from this game because they were either too powerful or too complicated at the time, and they were worried about the like overload. There's mods for all of it, so you can get to modern. You can I believe there's even currently a mod so that you can play this game with like some of the 2024 revamps of everything as well. So like you can go all the way to the most current stuff. So modders have filled out all of that, but vanilla core game, no artificers. No, none of the like fucking critical role classes. So no blood hunters, no echo knights or anything like that.
Okay. Dope.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What is the cost? I assume gold.
A matter.
All right.
Of coin.
200 gold. So not crazy expensive to just resurrect a party member. And that doesn't have a time limit either. So like if you don't have the money and then you go out and get the money, you can Withers.
Cool.
Bill Withers just hangs out there. Withers hangs out there for the rest of the game.
Nice.
It was one of those things where I was like, yeah, in a D&D game, this would be kind of like, oh, the consequences. But this is also a video game that people want to beat. And so it's like, no, you need a way to resurrect your companions that you care about, that we specifically wrote lines for. Oh, map of the Sword Coast.
Yeah.
Invasion plans.
Neat.
It's unsurprising these are empty. They're in your camp.
Yeah. All right. So is it ever worth like talking to everyone before ending the day, or is it just?
Yeah. They can say different things.
Okay. In that case, we'll do the rounds, and then we'll end the day, and then do the rounds again, and then call it for the night.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Nope. Apparently not.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't much.
Yeah.
Oh.
How can I help?
Okay.
Because
I'm gonna assume that. Yeah.
This is mechanical, so yeah, yeah, I'd say end of the day.
Yeah. Now they should have.
Now they might have things to say. They might not. They might. I can't remember if just Withers triggers dialogues.
Not a tentacle to be seen.
I could say the same to you.
Indeed, you could. We're all doing surprisingly well, given the
I love that they're like.
I'm not taking anything.
Calling it out.
Lampshading it. And I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours. I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer.
I mean, if you turn into a monster,
right?
Kind of depends on your character's vibe, but like, I was like, yeah, poison, please, poison.
Right?
Poison sounds like it doesn't hurt as much.
How would you like to
I don't
go?
think poison is for me. Nor stabbing, come to think of it. I always felt decapitation was a fine choice. One good swing and then nothing. But we were talking about you. What'll it be?
I believe, technically, if a very unlikely series of events occurs that's nearly impossible to trigger, I believe that if you tell him this and there's a scenario where this happens, it's an end game. But a scenario where it happens, where you do become a mind flayer kind of early on, that he will try, if he's there, he'll try to do one of these things, what you pick here.
That's cool.
And so I think it's a very uncommon thing to happen. It's in one of those YouTube compilations of like least seen scenes in Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Because there's so many extremely absurd shit things that you can do. And there's like, you're like, oh shit. And so that in itself became its own content for a long time of being like, people like digging through the dev files and finding weird dialogue things and being like, how do I get there?
Nice. All right. So I was gonna say the knife, but yeah.
Honestly, quick, clean kill.
Yeah.
He's smart.
Fine choice.
Yeah.
Now,
and he approves.
Do you use sword or axe or saw?
Maybe not a saw, my guy.
Slow.
Getting ahead of myself. This is all a worst-case scenario.
God, I love you, sorry.
Yeah, right?
I just want you to chime in constantly on things.
Obviously, but that won't happen.
If the
it
last
can't.
day has taught me anything, it's that the impossible is more likely than you think. Now, let's get some rest. The sooner we start tomorrow, the better our chances of keeping this hypothetical.
No, the one thing that this worried me on was that they do a good job of making the characters realistically like, hey, I would like to deal with this problem of the worms in our heads.
Yeah.
And everything. And it made me feel like there was like an urgency underneath the hood. And then I'm like, okay, there's not. There's not. I will always tell you if there's something that's like hard.
Fate
spin. Nice.
Although
Okay.
thou dost not seem to be in need of my services.
No need to be rude. And what are you? By the way, freaky mummy guy.
Right?
What up?
What's your deal? Wait a minute. Is this Gale talking to...
Gale, yeah. Talk to... I don't know if that's a glitch or if it's something else. Talk to that one. The one that it lets you, I guess.
Mugwort. What the fuck? Oh, okay. This is an actual thing.
Yep. He is a wizard.
Yeah. Is this what you do instead of using a mirror?
Be with you in a moment.
Beat trick.
Not a trick, my friend. Magic. Be that as it may.
Tricks are what Howard does for money.
Ceramorphosis.
Or
What does it make
candy.
you think of?
Ceramorphosis. Until quite recently, nothing at all. I missed that time.
Ah, yes. The good old days. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss
Just
and
really
blood
hammer this in
leaking from
case
all
you
orifices.
don't thoroughly
Need to
talk
go
to
on?
people.
Yeah. Yeah, go on. Yes!
Day 4, excruciating pain as the skeleton and organs reform and reposition. Day 5, the host personality has disappeared. Fingers and toes and limbs elongate.
Jerk off motion
I
to
take
the
it
side
you
chick is
get the
finished.
picture?
Yeah. I do, but you might as well finish.
Day 6, the flesh around the mouth splits to make way for tentacles. Day 7,
He's a little bit more
Lion
exacting in his
Flayer is
description.
born.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, it
This
takes
is
a
the
week.
abridged version, of course.
And again, that kind of stuff, it's like, oh shit, can I only long rest like 4 days or 5 days? And it's like, nah, you're fine.
That would be such a time bomb to, like, put in the game.
It would be a cool feature. I wouldn't, if this area
with
wasn't
it.
so big and filled with stuff, I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah.
But it is very big and filled with stuff. So,
You know me,
It's-
that would be the kind of thing that I would absolutely put in a game.
that's that Dragon's Dogma bullshit right there. It's like, sorry, you don't get to experience the whole first area on your first playthrough. You simply don't have the time. And then it's like,
You just stumble into turning into an like 90% of players just become an illithid after a week and lose all of that. And they're like, no.
just have to restart the game, my friend. Why?
And I would make it so that you couldn't have multiple characters and multiple saves. It would just be the one save file. The game
You would.
saves every time you do anything.
You Dragon's Dogma from soft coded motherfucker.
Yeah. But this is D&D and it's much more forgiving.
Yeah, it's much more like, all right.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
The GM's hand is behind the computer, being like, no. You're supposed to enjoy the adventure.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to. This isn't supposed. I mean, you can make it incredibly. You can make all those early combats much harder if you want to. See if I have to bump it up. Nah, you won't.
Yeah.
At least not. Like later levels, you might decide it's like, okay, I'm rocking and socking them.
Yeah.
Now that I'm like level 8, but like early on, it's like, nah, normal's fine.
Yeah.
Normal's good.
It's a good level of challenge.
Yeah, I'm dropping a lot. I'm burning through potions.
Oh, I'm up. Damn. Oh, I'm dropped. I'm up.
A truer 5th edition has never existed than the constant drop and heal up. Hopefully, the turn order. My favorite is you come up, you don't have your main action, but you have your bonus action. So you drink a potion of speed for your bonus action to give yourself a main action so you can do something. Which is kind of a waste of a potion of speed, but why not?
Yeah. It's fine. It's in the meta. All right.
It's in the meta.
We should be having a fever by now. Graying skin, even.
Exactly. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal.
Long live the abnormal.
I'll toast to that.
Mm-hmm.
The pragmatic in me, however, sees only the silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
Alrighty. Let's see.
So, it's not for a while, and I know your brain will forget it.
Uh-huh.
because you have the same brain affliction I have. So you know how Gale has that projection he was looking at?
Yeah.
For his mirror, basically.
Yeah.
Much later in this game, there is an opportunity if you happen to be romancing Gale. You have an opportunity at a brothel to have relations with multiple escorts, and you can pull whoever you're romancing in, and they might do it. And Gale tries, but then chickens out and sends in his projection.
That's
and
amazing.
It is truly one of the greatest things in the game. It is, but you have to be romancing Gale to do it. So I don't know if Gale's who you're going to romance. I have a suspicion of who you're going to romance. It's my default suspicion for everyone.
Yeah.
But we'll find out.
I think you're probably right based on the clips that I've seen, that I have seen before this.
Of a person that you don't have in the party yet.
Yeah. You're talking about Karlach?
Yeah, I'm talking about Karlach. Everybody fucking loves Karlach.
That is also the assumption. But
yeah,
we'll see.
Everybody loves a big, strong bro of a woman.
Yeah.
That's just like, fuck yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
An enthusiastic hero type.
Yeah. I could also we'll see. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Karlach. That's also my assumption. I could see Lizelle winning me over depending on how things go there, but
there's an ad. I'm not gonna spoil it. I can definitely see that based off of some conversations with Lizelle. I can definitely see it, and know that before you get like too romantic with anyone, there are opportunities for like hookups and flirting, and you can kind of do those things until you get to a certain point. It doesn't tell you in the game when you're at that point, but you begin to, as an adult person who has had romantic relationships, probably suspect, like, I'm guessing if I do this, we're not gonna be like hooking up with lots of people after this, or else we're gonna hurt someone's feelings.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
And it also kind of depends. There is the opportunity for polyamory depending on which character you're talking.
Yeah, no, like, it's like that mod that I was looking at when I was flipping through the mods before we started streaming. Polyamory fix mod that somebody made.
Some of them let you.
Yeah.
Some of them let you do it in-game vanilla.
Cool. Okay.
They're like, yeah, no, that's totally chill. I'm cool with it. Others don't. And I like that because everyone wants to fuck you. Or has the ability to want to fuck you.
Yeah.
And so they're already giving you that.
Cool.
And so them being like whole characters with like their own personalities about romance is fair. Anyway, let's talk to Shadowheart.
So I can tell that Shadowheart might potentially want to because she was letting me just wear her pants around.
Shadowheart, the clothes swapping is fun. Because you can of course dress them up too.
Yeah. Alright, excellent.
I couldn't help but overhear. Well, all right, I could have helped, but didn't. Anyway, I feel the same. Other than the occasional mental exchange, it's almost as if we're not infected. The voice on the ship told me I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think it meant?
Beautiful weapon. Anything's possible, but we still need to find a healer. Wow. Okay, Cyclops.
Cop Cyclops.
Yeah.
Cyclops gets so much better in the comic. He gets such a rough shot in all the adaptations of the comics, where he's like, all the animations and movies, where he's just like a guy that's a Boy Scout and a cop, and everything. And it's like, in the comics, he does exactly what happens. What's kind of happening to Bart right now, which is, wait a second, a system didn't work like it's supposed to. My entire view is being destroyed before my eyes. And now I am vehemently very different. I am being radicalized as we speak. So he becomes super dope in the comics for a long time. Like, that happens in the fucking 90s in the comics. And like, he never gets that. We never get to that Cyclops in any of the adaptations.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Maybe it's a compliment.
Huh. Adorable. But your timing is awful. Whatever the Mind Flayer's plans were, those dragons spoiled them. That doesn't make our situation less dangerous.
Why do I look
We
sullen?
can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to
Look
find
like
a
I'm
healer.
being.
The facial reactions are the best.
Well,
It's
I've
one of
said
the
my
weakest
piece.
parts of being a
Get some
Dragonborn is they
rest.
don't face as much.
That was why, like, I was intrigued by it, and I will do a Dragonborn at some point, but I shied away from it eventually. Oh,
Yeah, you really want a face that has full expressions for some of the choices the devs made.
yeah. I need to make Dragon and, like, actually play
Yeah.
this as Dragon, the Dragonborn.
You can do the sorcerer with the tempest and the thing. You can straight up make dragon.
Can I wield an anchor? I'm sure the anchor in game is probably weak, but
No, you cannot wield an anchor. I don't think.
by the time I get to play a Dragon playthrough, I'll probably just find a mod or make one.
Yeah, exactly. Or make one. Yeah, you could easily map it to any of the number of club weapons in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so the only person you haven't talked to is
Lizelle? Yeah, I was saving her for last.
Just because she's such a hoot.
Yeah. Whoop.
Abominations grow inside us. Our bones should ache. Our mouths should bleed. Yet we thrive. It is madness. Keep your rest short. Time is not our ally.
Well, unfortunately, this is a long rest.
Speak.
God. You
That
know,
option's gonna be there until you use it.
This a nice quality of life feature for games with dialogue systems might be to like mark one as like I'm not going to use this one.
Yeah. That would be a good quality of life feature. Is like mark this as used but not used in game. Mark this as tick this off as not part of my character.
Yeah.
And because then later, if you're playing a jerk run, you can be.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, you've got a bunch more food. I fucking, of course, was like, ooh, what am I gonna have for dinner? Because eventually you get like way too much food.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are we having today? Some of this wine, perhaps some of this things, and being like what a delightful treat. No benefit to it whatsoever than my own peace of mind.
Yeah. No, I always like to think about that kind of thing too. So yeah, just sit down in my bedroll and then scarf down a courgette, two cheese wheels, dried sausage, several dried sausage links, a walnut, garlic, a red pepper.
Yeah. And that's you and the party just chowing down on that food together.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's
good.
the party too. Yeah.
That's everybody eating it. So it's like it feels nice. I wish that they had time to really like bake in like a cooking game into this. I understand why they didn't.
Not even a cooking game.
That was
not even a cooking game. Like literally
bonuses.
All you would have to include, like Dragon's Dogma did this, like fucking just a shot of the food cooking for like a couple seconds. And then like
you'll also find that there are fishing rods in this game, and in theory you're like, oh, can I fish? And originally they wanted that to be a thing, and you could collect special fish and stuff like that. Oh, hey, cutscene.
Did I talk to
Astarion?
I talked to Astarion.
You did.
Okay.
What you doing, buddy?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I remembered. I think I know this too. That Astarion is a vampire.
That is correct. It is not very hidden.
Yeah.
But yes, that is correct. He is a vampire, and so that's your first indicator that he sneaks off at night. Maybe if you go talk to him, he'll say something about it.
Nandor the Relentless run.
Nope.
Alrighty.
Nothing yet.
All right.
Perhaps.
That's
okay. So this is a great place to save the game. Call it for the night. You've now done pretty much all of the what I call the setup of gathering certain like early game assets, making sure that you've got whatever you need.
That's it. I just meant to go to the main screen.
Now you're huge. Now you're huge, Aaron.
Yeah. I'm relaunching Baldur's Gate 3 just so I could have it up. I love the Dragon Age, the Veil Guard.
It's so good. I'm so pleased about it. is that it's just like, yep, that's what I am.
Yep.
But yeah, like now you've kind of gotten this is arguably the second part of like game intro. You've explored a fair amount, you kind of know the systems, you've run into traps, you've run into mysteries, you know now that lots of places that you can approach have different entrances that you might be able to get into them from, so you have options on how you approach if you get to like a big keep and you're like, I wonder if I wander around the side of this if there's something. And then of course the game systems work with themselves, so like you'll see like a crumbling wall and you'll be like, oh, that's too sturdy because it's a big stone wall, but if I had an explosive barrel of some kind, maybe I could bust it open. That kind of thing. My favorite is very early in the game, a very popular meme that went around is someone wanted to get into something and they could not figure out how, and they didn't want to wait for the game to let them in, so they just kept stacking boxes on top of each other with their strong character, and then eventually climbed the boxes to get over the very tall wall, and then used feather fall and floated down into the thing well before they were supposed to be able to get in there. And guess what? The game did not break. The game was fine. It figured itself out. They got into a fight that they had no business getting into that early, and everything, and the cutscenes worked. It did edit out some of the content. It automatically was like, well, you finished this before these, and now these things can't trigger. So there were like notes, but it closed quests that it would have closed that would have benefited people appropriately. Like, the Larian really thought of everything, where they're like, if you can do it, Larian was like, well, what if you do? And then did that. It was small. This was a great example where you talked to Asterion a little bit about it, and talked about the killing and everything, and then you go to Shadowheart next, and you talk to her, and she's like, I couldn't help but overhear. Oh, I could, but I didn't. I was listening in and everything. If you talk to them in a different order, she wouldn't have said that. She would have said something different because that dialogue hadn't triggered with Asterion yet. So they always are like, that's a real simple dialogue tree kind of choice. It's like, is this checked off? Then have her say that.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But like they do it at all layers, from the simple stuff all the way to, oh, I decided to do this thing and really jump the gun on something. That's fine. We're ready for that. It's one of those masterpieces of you know what players can do with the game if you think about it.
Yeah.
So if you want to stop that because it will break it, feel free to. But if you want to leave it in there for the most like game breaking players, do it and then build around it. For example, if you never go visit Withers, eventually a cutscene happens where Withers shows up in your camp, because it's like, you're supposed to have this. But it takes a long time. There's also NPCs that will suddenly have dialogue to be like, there's a temple in the southeast that has this thing, to try and get the player. So they first try to naturally get you there, but if you ignore all of that, eventually Withers will just show up in your camp, and you'll have this specific cutscene with him, because they're like, you need Withers.
By the way,
as a player.
I am streaming the game again if you want to put that back up.
You know what? No, I like the half face for the end of the game. I think it's funnier this way.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to reset the thing. It's just going to be the half of your face. I'm just going to center it so that there's blackness on the other side. But nonetheless, yeah, this has been good. So how do you feel now that you've gotten into not a few fights? You've actually gotten into quite a bit of combat in this game so far.
I'm feeling a lot more confident about it. Like it's honestly a lot easier with the controller, I feel like.
I personally think it is. I think the controller feels, again, that could come from us both having been D&D players. It could come from us like from playing games like Dragon's Dogma and Dark Souls, where the menus are heavy and stuff, but like that's fine. Once you know where things are, you get them. And then I think just being in the game, you're more present if you're walking around rather than clicking.
Yeah, definitely.
It feels
a lot
more like
better.
a video game than it does like an old school CRPG, where you're just like, I guess I go this way. Again, that shit in Fallout is fine, or in original Fallout was fine.
Oh, yeah,
It's just like, we're in 2024 now. Like, why would you do that to someone? Especially when they released this game on consoles. It would have been wild to not let that happen. I think the most impressive two things are, number one, if you were playing on console with a co-op, it does the thing that, like, good co-op games do, and Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2 did this, their previous two games, where when you play on co-op on the same screen, it splits it when you're too far apart, but when you get closer together, it merges the screens naturally, so that you can kind of just stick by each other and then just both be on the same screen, which I think is really cool when you're doing couch co-op. And then I think the other thing is that they did a pretty good job with the controllers of being like, there's a lot of complicated things, sending across inventory to different people, having different people equip or use other people's spell scrolls or potions, and they made it as easy as they possibly could within a very kind of like inventory heavy game. But like, yeah, you're ready to go on the true adventure and try to find the creche, or maybe something else, almost certainly something else first. And now, unless you want me to get you very specifically to Karlak as fast as possible, I can lean back and be like, what do you do first? I will stop you from doing something that may prevent Karlak from being part of your party. I will make sure that's the case, but it is very cool that they put that option up front. And since Karlak is not technically an origin character, she was not originally a main character in the game. When this game first came out in pre-release, she was like an important NPC that you kept meeting along the way, but she was never part of you. And sometimes she'd join you, but wouldn't be like, and you'd have temporary control over her, but she'd never be officially in your camp. And then people loved her so much that they were like, you should make Karlak a companion. and people were like, I wish Karlak was a companion.
That's
Please
awesome.
make Karlak a companion. And because she was already like baked into their eventual Act 2 and Act 3, they're like, all right, okay, we'll do that. And so they made Karlak. It's the same thing, like originally you couldn't be a half-orc in the game. And they did that because the lore around half-orcs was deeply problematic when they started making this in D&D.
Yeah.
Because they're always a result of SA. Yeah. And then they were like, no, we can just remove that content out, and then people can make up their own vision for why. They had half-orcs in the game as like enemies or NPCs, but they didn't have player character choice in your custom character to be a half-orc.
Yeah.
Dragonborn was, I think, the last class they added, and then mods have given you other options, like you can be a kobold, or you can be a goblin, or you can be a bunch of player species that weren't in the core game. So there's lots of options. Once you do the mod playthroughs, it'll be great because you'll play through this and then you'll have a while, and then by the time you come back to it, the mod community will be so thick. You'll be like, oh shit, there's whole like regions and campaigns and companions and NPCs that just aren't in the game at all, and now they're all there and voiced and everything. Similarly to like the community's taking to it like Skyrim's community takes to Skyrim, right?
Yeah.
Where they're like, yep, do it all. But yeah. Anyway, great sudden play of Baldur's Gate, and thank you for hanging out with us, Chimera. Thank you for the raids earlier. This video will be over on Dying of Exposure's YouTube channel. I'll probably just publish it unedited, so it'll probably publish, and I'll reveal the first one. So these will be some weekend watch for anyone that happens to be watching this.
Cool.
You can watch it over on YouTube. It'll be the only actual play stream I will put directly to that channel because it is D&D related. All the other RPG stuff and everything will be going to the new channel, Pods and VODs, where all of my podcast content and regular gaming content will go over for people that don't want to watch in-game stuff. But because this is RPG related and I put actual plays over there, and I've got a couple YouTube videos kind of planned out for this week, or for this and next week that I'm going to make. Because I can return back to trying to make content again now that my job is not as murderous as it has been for the last 4 months. But yeah,
That's
thanks,
good.
Aaron, for hopping on. I'm glad that the calling of the gates, the gates, the gates needed to be Baldur tonight.
Hell yeah. they
No
had
matter,
to be, and
they had to be,
and like yeah, next few days, I'm pretty wide open.
yeah.
So
I don't know if I will have time tomorrow in the afternoon.
Yeah, for sure.
But definitely Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't think I have. I think I might have something planned Sunday at some point, but like I don't really have a lot going on during this holiday break.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be back, and then I already was a good little streamer and set up the schedule for Thursdays to be Baldur's Gate evening.
Nice.
As the regular schedule, it's like that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm still excited that your mind is still thinking, what have I begun to set as a table that I don't know that I've done yet?
Yeah.
Again, I am confident you will figure it out before the game like kind of puts it in front of your face.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that you need enough interactions to get there with different situations, and then you'll be like,
okay,
maybe this. But so far you're doing stellar. You're killing lots of things. You're living that D&D lifestyle. Fuck me, potion. Sure. God damn it.
Yeah.
Thank God potions are a bonus action in this game like they always should have been.
Yeah, right.
And not a main action. We'll be seeing you again soon. Bye, everyone.
Good night.